with another dope episode to let you know we tickle your funny bone 3 days out the week. Morris Media, we bringing heat. Now Speed Doggy Dog, the nigga keep it street, the funniest motherfucker you ever gon' meet. We got Nikki Pam, goddamn she fine, the finest motherfucker in the Soul Train line. We got Kid Tech, keeping it 100 with the word of the day. Now who's that girl? That's Precious in the building. Now what the pussy do? Cause it's your body that I'm feeling. Now DJ Ron C, hit him with a dope mix, reppin' Linwood Strong, hey Speedy. And last but not least, we got my homegirl B, running things and moving things. And you know this, get him Ron C. It's the rollout show. It's the rollout show. To me today.
Goddamn skate song.
Just banging.
Oh shit! I didn't know. You know what that is?
That's almost a Chicago Stepper song.
Girl, look at here. Okay, hey, y'all. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Rollout Show. I am Geoff Brown, sitting in for my main man Speedy. Y'all know Nikki Pam.
Yep.
To the fans that asked me, I cannot tell you how incredibly flattered I am that you would ask me to do this shit. I ain't gonna tell you I ain't gonna let you down, but goddamn it, I'm a try. I'm gonna try my ass off to sit in Speedy's chair. And this is a big chair to fill because Speedy's a fat bastard. It's kind of rickety, actually. We gonna have fun. We gonna do our thing. We gonna talk about some shit. The affirmation.
All right, so the affirmations, our boy Ron.
Yeah, you gotta help me. Yeah, y'all gotta help me.
Okay.
Yeah, lead you through. Ron's gonna do the first affirmation. You ready, Ron?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Speedy's affirmation of the day.
Come and talk to Speedy.
He really wants to be. Yes, these motherfuckers.
You have on Speedy's glasses. What
They
are
got
you
French
doing?
fry grease on them. You need a.
Oh, wait.
Why are you wearing the glasses?
Because he's trying to get the essence of Speedy.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everything.
You ain't gotta go blind
Empowered.
trying to be the
Oh, shit.
I want to get empowered.
Hilarious.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
All right.
Here we go.
Here we go. Today's affirmation.
Oh God, he trying to talk up on some ass right now. Go ahead, Ron.
Ladies, this is all to the ladies.
Uh-oh.
You might fall one day. Just get up.
My man. My man. My man.
That sounds like Speedy.
Okay. The poetess called me last night and asked me to get an affirmation, y'all, because you know I'm trying to be right for this shit. Get your affirmation together, Geoff. My long-winded ass came up with this while I was high.
But wait, your turn is coming up next.
He's not doing it now.
Who turn? Oh, my turn. Oh, it ain't right now.
No.
it's the
You
second
do
segment.
it next.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to think of some short shit because this shit long.
No.
Truncate it.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
truncate.
Truncate it. I'm gonna try to truncate that shit.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Ron, well, you know.
You like that one?
Yeah.
I did, bro.
Get your ass
It's
up.
better than Speedy's.
Yes.
That's what I think.
You know what? That will work incredibly on Ghetto Girls. Damn, I never thought about that.
They're like, yup.
I never thought about just getting up.
Just get up.
Yeah.
You know what? The next time I fall, I'm just gonna say to myself, "Bitch, get up. You got to lay here, shit."
I know you turned so many girls on with that
We
shit.
all fall. What's that song?
We fall down.
We fall down.
That's the
I don't even listen.
Christian catch-alls are good for you. That's the Christian catch-all song. They condemn you. And you going to hell all day till you catch them in their shit. Then we fall down full of shit. And
Oh
fuck
boy!
yeah.
Oh boy!
Fuck out of here with that shit.
Oh, my gosh. I love
We
it.
have comedian Geoff Brown in the building. We were before we went on. We were talking about the whole Mary J. Kendu situation.
Yeah, wow.
And you have quite an opinion.
You know,
on it.
I've been seeing a lot of split opinions about it because when women do it, it's like it's the natural sort of run of things.
Oh, you mean the money thing?
Yeah, when you divorce, you
Right.
get half. But now we have a guy that wants $130,000 a month to take care of his trainer bill and all
Wow.
his
Okay.
luxuries.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about a couple people who are getting Halle Berry's paying, the white dude. I don't think they were married though. The one who she has the first child with, and then Sherry Shepherd's paying monthly. So there's a couple of celebrity women that are paying. How do you guys feel about
Fuck, I got a couple.
Kendu asking for this money? It's just all sorts of
I
wrong.
feel a couple ways about it. Okay, one, when rich women get caught in it, I'm with a lot of cats where you go, yeah, bitch, that's the game. Break bread. That's one side. But this is Mary, and everybody. I don't know nobody that likes Mary J. Blige. Everybody loves
You
Mary.
mean yeah?
Okay.
Loves Mary
Right.
J.
They
Blige.
ride
So
for her.
I'm feeling like now I'm on the other side, like it's my sister or my niece. I'm like, you rusty bastard, get your ass a fucking job. Get a job. You, that's the other side of it for me.
That's who they were saying on what? On TMZ I was
Yeah.
watching last night. They were saying get a job, but with that she pretty much made his career as a manager.
Oh hell yeah! Well, yeah, and look at the great decisions he made. How
Because
about the
he
KFC
wasn't-
commercial? That was a good one. Huh?
Was
Right.
he with her then though?
Yes.
Hell yeah,
Yes.
They just did that KFC commercial a few years ago.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, he
And-
was with her.
Oh, okay.
Who told
Because
her-
they've been together 13 years, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that KFC commercial. ain't
And I
13.
feel like her music changed when she got with him too, because then she started going to
The
Europe.
dancery, that was
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
doing albums and stuff. Bitch, stay in wherever you came from in Brooklyn, Harlem, wherever it is,
Watch
and do
your
your
mouth.
music.
Watch your mouth.
Why?
Okay, because it's
That's
gonna
Mary.
be some hateration and some holleration. Smooth up in here. Talk about it. That's Mary. Okay, Mary. Shout
Yeah,
out to
but
Mary.
the music changed. Let's keep it real. It
Well,
just
it did,
wasn't
man.
as
Somebody
funky.
said Sherry Shepherd is paying child support on a test tube baby.
It's true.
Well, then again, that
To
is
make
the
it
baby she
worse.
wanted.
Allegedly.
Why does she not want it now?
Why
did
she not
change
want
her
it?
mind? Because of the dude?
Well, it's because she's treating the baby like a puppy. Okay, that's not a Great Dane puppy. That's a baby. Okay. Now, if we get a Great Dane puppy and you kind of wanted one, and then we break up, all right, well then fuck it. I'll keep the dog. I'll handle the dog. That ain't a dog. That's a baby. You asked for that baby. Take care of the damn baby. Okay. Or here's the other get down. Get your lawyers together and take the baby back. Once you take the baby, if you love it like a baby, stop treating it like a German Shepherd. Take it back.
Okay, so back on Mary and Kendu. Okay, so they've been married 12 years.
Okay.
And we always hear this term, irreconcilable differences. What does that really mean?
That's an abbreviation for what had happened was. Don't nobody want to hear all the fucked up shit y'all mad at each other about. That's what here where Ken do wrong. Here where Ken do, because this is what I hear was the straw that broke the camel's back. Was supposedly
He cheated.
he cheated. I don't know.
Often.
I wasn't there. I'm not going to throw that man under the bus.
I'm gonna say allegedly.
Okay, I can never tell you what to do with your dick, but I can tell you not to be stupid with it. Okay? Here's where, in my opinion, he fucked up. He hanging out with a woman as a married man whose nickname is Superhead. Okay? Now, I happen to have, and I'm just going to use you because you are perfect for this example, Miss Mois. Friend of mine, we go back eons. We go back to the beat. That's my homie right there. My wife know the poetess is my homie.
Right.
Her nickname is the poetess.
Okay.
If she changed her nickname to Mega Pussy, we can't hang out no more. I'm married.
That's
I can't
true.
hang out.
That's true.
Baby, where you finna go? I'm finna go over Mega Pussy house. Now, what if it was reverse? What if it was reverse? And how many fellas, how many of you would be okay with your wife, not your girlfriend, your wife, having a platonic male friend?
Like Heavy Dick over here, like
Who was,
DJ
yeah.
Ron C.
His nickname is Heavy Dick.
Wow,
Yeah, 'cause
really?
that's Ron's new
Where you
nickname,
going?
Heavy Dick.
I'm gonna chill here at the house and watch Netflix, baby. Where you going? Oh, I'm going bowling with heavy dick. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're
Or heavy
watch-
balls,
you're gonna
I guess
sit
I
your-
said.
yeah, heavy balls, heavy
balls,
dick.
yeah.
I'm really, really uncomfortable because he's in the room. I was gonna make up somebody. I really don't want no
Call him
more
heavy
nicknames
balls.
about your dick and none of that. I'm not going for the rest of the show. But that's
Well, he supposedly or allegedly has, cheated. I don't know necessarily with Superhead, but
before. You get come on now, come on.
No,
You didn't say it
he
allegedly.
has children.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
he
outside
has
of the marriage, children.
Outside of the marriage, but I don't know that he's had kids while they were married, but I know that he had kids, and I read somewhere he was trying to get child support. For
How old are How old?
He is so wrong.
He been married for 12 years.
12 years. It
Are the
says
kids under
that-
12?
They say that that Kendu is demanding $130,000 a month, which I think comes out to like 1.4 something million
a year?
It's because he has become accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and including training lessons, private chef,
P90X.
Wow.
and $1,000 allowance for new clothes. That ain't much, is it?
No.
Not
For a
when you
dude,
got all the clothes he taking.
Yeah.
He come on. He married Jay Blige's husband. That nigga got a closet full of shit
Right.
already.
They say
True that.
Blige filed for divorce from Kendu in July, citing
Irreconcilable differences. I'll help you with it.
irreconcilable differences.
That's code name for that nigga on some bullshit.
Right. Pretty much.
After nearly 13 years of marriage, she also fired her husband as her personal manager.
Well, I don't think you keep him on with the whole divorce thing going on. That's a little awkward.
Right.
And throughout their marriage, and left him with, he claims he left her with no source of income.
Did they have a prenup?
Nigga, UPS is
Yeah,
hiring?
they say that they had a prenup, but Kendu didn't get an attorney to look at it, and so therefore it's not.
Valid.
But that's on him, though,
Well,
right?
Yes,
well,
it's
what does
bad.
that say about him as a manager?
True that. True
Okay.
that.
If you're not good enough, as a matter of fact, in the words of Chris Rock, I don't need a manager to get me the shit that I'm supposed to have. A manager is supposed to get me shit I'm not supposed to have. Mm-hmm. Okay? He hasn't gotten Mary one goddamn thing she not supposed to have, except she not supposed to be doing that KFC commercial, and she not supposed to be singing
To Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton.
Right.
So those are two fuck ups as a manager.
True that.
So I'm sorry. I don't think he gets very much
Well, they-
props in that area.
of
And how
course-
hard is it to manage Mary J. Blige?
Well,
It is kind of do-it-yourself type of thing.
Holy
You ain't gotta
shit.
do
she already
Pick
had.
up the
She was
phone.
already
You ain't gotta do
established.
shit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Pick up the phone and say no mostly. That's all you're doing.
Yeah, and he probably blocked a lot of shit she could have.
Yeah.
Anyway, they said the filing states that Kendu made $46,000, over $46,000 a month when he was employed by his soon-to-be ex-wife, and earned a total of $554,000 last year as her manager.
Okay.
But Kendu claims to have $4.5 million in assets and said he now needs spousal support because his financial situation
No, you need to sell some of that shit.
changed. Blige she's been giving him money though. She said she gave him $35,000 in August and $50,000 last month for spousal support. I wouldn't get that nigga.
Shit.
You know what that nigga need? He needs 6 months in the Sudan.
And an additional $25,000 for his legal counsel. So she's paying for his attorneys to sue her for.
Wow. You know what? As women, and Poet has been in the business, we tend to do this. And I was thinking about like Beyonce and Jay-Z, and even though Pops was screwing everything, Pops did kind of make her who she was. We tend to take on our husbands or our significant others as our managers and let them change the course of our career, especially when it's going good. And I'm wondering, like, if I'm married, I'm sure he did it on the sly, and do I let somebody with no management background manage me just because we're married?
Well, that's
I mean, a lot of females do that in this business.
that's a deep no. A lot of black females do that in this business. Okay.
No, there's probably some white entertainers that have married their white managers.
Okay. Here, I think it comes from a state of distrust and lack consciousness. Okay, this is the person that is closest to me.
Right.
I know you got my back. We're going to figure this shit out together. But it don't always work out that way.
Oh, Janet did it a lot.
Yeah, with Elizondo. Or
Yeah,
what was his
Renee
name?
Elizondo, and then
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri. Remember, he did an album with her, and that shit failed. You know,
Well, Jermaine gave us all hope.
that you
Because
guys
I
can
know
do.
I wanted to get with Janet Jackson, been my girlfriend since good times. And if Jermaine Dupri could get it, I
Right.
just need to get to talk to her for a few minutes. I could probably get it. That nigga, I don't know what the fuck, Janet. What were you thinking? I know, yeah, Janet. We've all had that. I have my ex-wife. Sometimes I because I had to go to functions and my kids is there and she'd be there, and I'm like, dude. That's what you thought of yourself, right over there. That's your ex is a direct reflection of what you think of yourself.
Absolutely.
What the fuck was you thinking about yourself, Janet? Holy shit! Man, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at you, JD. No diss, but shit. Take the millions away and all the platinum shit that you deserve, and put you on the bus.
I
Come on,
wonder,
bro.
does
Your bus
she
driver-
have to give him? Was that in the prenup
What's that?
that she had to give him the money that she's giving him in the interim of the
And
divorce?
how long was it? You know how
Maybe.
prenups always have a mark of where, okay, 5 years, if you cheat on me, you get this amount. 10 years, they usually mark it if you do this. And you guys are saying 12. I bet you after 10 years, I bet you it either probably was null and void or something up in that prenup.
I think
I
that's only
saw on
California.
TMZ TV show last night that supposedly Kendu is calling bullshit on the prenup. And I think I heard them say because he did not have an attorney to review it before he signed it. But that's on him. That if an artist gets a record deal and he signs a contract on the spot, that's not on the record company.
No.
That's on the artist for not getting an attorney to look at it.
And let's talk about all the other places you sign contracts. Ain't no lawyer. I got my cell phone service. Wasn't no lawyer. I bought a
So
car,
I'm
ain't no
wondering
lawyer.
if that's a valid reason to make an agreement void.
Well, I ain't telling Mary what to do. I'm gonna tell you exactly. If God forbid, me and my wife right now, if I get where I'm going and I get my paper like I want it, and we decide to split, I got to break bread because she was there for me. That's just what's up. If Denzel and Pauletta break up, Denzel got to
that's
break
different.
bread.
Absolutely.
Pauletta fixed his fucking teeth and took a acting class.
That's true.
Okay, so now,
Yes.
if you roll up on me and I got this money, 2 words, hitman. 2 more words, break failure. Some bad shit is going to happen to you if
One
you try
person
to take...
called El Chapo.
Nigga,
Did you?
a hitman, a clean hitman
Oh, my
is
God.
$30,000. So I hear.
El Chapo.
Allegedly.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
telling you,
before we get into that, these are some of the things that Kendu has been spending money on.
Oh Lord.
In addition to the $8,000 private chef, and $3,200 a month personal trainer, he has also asked Blige to contribute to the $5,000 he pays his parents each month,
Okay.
and that the $71,000 in rent he owes in several properties. So this nigga ain't even paying his bills.
Okay. This is can I talk to the audience
And
for a
didn't you
minute?
have some tax stuff too?
Can I break the fourth wall for a second?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Fourth wall, Larry.
If anybody out there knows Mary personally, I'm going to do this pro bono because I love Mary. I'm going to adjust the counter that she should give what I think she should give him. Now, Miss Mois, I need you to go down that list of shit that this nigga is buying that you just said.
Okay, he has actually somebody posted a detailed list, but here's a few items. The private chef,
Okay, private chef, how much?
$8,000.
$8,000 per month?
Better go to McDonald's.
Okay,
Who eats
take your
$8,000
ass to
worth of
Soup
food?
Plantation and PF Chang's. That come out to about $300 a month. Check.
Okay.
Okay. I just saved her $7,200.
$3,200 for
$3,700.
the private trainer.
Private trainer, 24-hour fitness, $25.99 a month.
Right.
Okay, that's $26. I'll round up.
Okay, round up.
30. I give you 30.
And
pimp.
$5,000 per month that he pays his parents.
His parents, okay. Fuck the parents. That's not a number, is it? Fuck the parents.
Right.
Fuck your parents. You don't know them your
Oh,
parents,
what?
nigga.
What they do?
Them your parents.
Right.
Okay?
I guess they're
First
watching
off,
them kids.
you're not responsible for your parents until they can't be responsible for themselves.
Right.
Okay, what
Keep
next?
I'm trying to. There was a detailed list somebody posted. I'm trying to see if I
Okay,
can.
well, we
find
at
it.
$330 a month so far. So I tell you what, as it come up, you let me know, and I'll adjust this shit back down. Keep the shit you went.
If you guys have an opinion about this story, because like I said, I've seen a lot of mixed
do.
opinions.
Can
Some
don't.
people's like, bitch, you better have my money. Some people are like,
I get that. I understand that. Okay, but dude, really?
but if she, I feel like maybe because she's paying him that money that she's still in love with him somehow.
Oh yeah, you don't
think
just
so?
turn. Love ain't like a faucet. You don't just turn that
Turn
shit
it off.
off.
No matter what he does to her.
No matter, man. Okay, good. Well, you can say what you want.
Because allegedly he already had a pretty strong hold on her overall anyway, and all her decisions and whatnot.
he probably because he probably reaching up in there and hitting that logic switch. Y'all have a logic switch in your uterus that if you get in there far enough, you can turn it off. You can.
Oh,
and just turn the
absolutely.
logic
That's
switch
very
off.
true,
Oh, my
especially with good
goodness.
dick.
Yep. Come on.
I be like, nigga, back out some. You look too close to the logic button. Back out.
You done had a back out for us. Oh, wait a minute. I'm about to let you borrow my car. Knock it off. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's all that is. And I ain't, Mary, our hearts go out to you. We love you. But you know what? You about to, and now that song
I
she
just
just
hope
put
she
out about to
gets
go number one.
somebody that really has her back, that she trusts and will listen to.
In the interest of music, I don't. Mary's music is fantastic when she's going through hell.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. When she got with him and she was happy and shit, the music became house music and all this other shit. And I was like, Mary, went to Europe recording with white producers and stuff, and I was like, nah, dude.
Well, Mary I gotta say, the only art I have against Mary is like a lot of cats. She chased the radio. She was chasing the radio, and she didn't need to. She didn't need to. When you get to a certain point in the music industry, you have to stop chasing the young audience and cultivate the audience you have. Like a prime example, New Edition.
Yes.
That last album was fire, and it had shit to do with the bullshit on the radio.
That's true.
I bought it. Most of the cats I know bought it because we are their audience. They cater to, like the OJs. The OJ's still touring.
Yeah.
They don't need to make a record. Don't nobody want to hear it. We want to hear money. We want to hear all that shit. New Edition don't need to make. Mary needs to cultivate us.
Right.
These young knuckleheads are not her audience. And when you get to chasing the radio, and I need a hit on the radio, now you got to get in the. No, don't.
I totally agree with you.
Mumble rap.
Yeah.
That, you know what? I want to start a petition to call either this new shit something else, or let this new shit be called hip hop and call the shit I love something else, because they are two entirely different things.
Oh, Supernatural had a great, I forgot acronym for it.
Shout out to Supernatural. God damn it, I missed that one.
Yeah.
I started to just happen by the studio when that dude was here.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What did he say? You said he had a.
Oh yeah, I forgot what it was before. Remember we were talking about that music and he had some sort of acronym for it. It was off the chain. I really couldn't remember. I'm sure the chat room will be able to help me out here. But
for those of you who don't know, I think the best compliment you can have is to have someone say he is the best freestyler in the world, and that someone be KRS-One. KRS-One said Supernatural is the best dude he ever heard.
Well, we learned that day.
Oh,
for sure.
God,
I
know he ripped
Well,
it.
Poetus and Ron knew it, but me and Speedy, we had no idea. You know, all old asses. But yeah. He came on here and we were just throwing out words, and
he
we
just
threw
burned
the
it down.
telephone number in there, and he threw that in there. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah. That's just the way certain dudes' brains work.
Yeah.
That's shout out to Jay-Z. He another one. Jay-Z's a beast. That dude don't write nothing down. Just go in the booth, and 20 minutes later, you got some ridiculousness ready to go on the air.
Right.
So yeah, I just got all kind of respect for cats that are true to their particular art form. They push their art form further. And to the cats in mumble rap, I wish you well, and I hope you push your art form off the edge of a fucking cliff. I'm 51 years old. That has nothing to do with me. So it's certain shit ain't supposed to have nothing to do.
No,
with
it has nothing to do with anything.
certain ain't. That's my pride. I got a problem with if you over 40, new slang is off limits to you.
Like
You need to use your shit.
back before 40.
Back before when you was 40. Okay? If you know,
Like fresh.
like fresh. I
Dope.
still use fresh,
Funky
dope,
fresh.
fly. I'll use fun. Nigga, I'll go back to jive turkey. I don't give a fuck.
Word.
I tell you what I don't say.
What?
It's turn up. You know why?
Why?
Because I know turn up is an ingredient in greens. And if I'm old
Turn
enough
up,
to know that,
turnip green.
then I ain't supposed to be fucking with the word turn up. The fuck out of here. I'm a
Hilarious.
goddamn grown
There's
ass
certain
man.
words I just be glad when they die. Swag is finally dying out.
Yes, thank God.
Or what was it? Fierce. If I hear
No,
one,
that's always
no, that
been.
nigga, that was
that's
on
been since
Climax.
the 70s.
no, but
Fleek?
Fleek. That's it. No, not fierce. Fleek. That's what it was. Fleek on fleek. Yeah.
That's
Yes.
dying out too.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope it does.
Well, you don't have to worry about that because younger people, because of the shit that's in the food and how fast information comes at them, they have no choice but to have a short attention span. So anything that you don't like, the good thing is that shit is going to die in about a year and a
Isn't
half.
that the truth?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I got that problem at
The
home.
songs too, the music too.
Oh, what are they going to do for oldies? They have fucked up. You know what?
That is so true.
The void of quality music now has started to make me bored with oldies.
Because you listen to it so much?
Because I have to listen to
Yeah,
it
we
so
do.
much.
I agree with you.
I have no choice but to listen to it because I can't listen to this shit. What was supposed to happen was y'all supposed to pick up the baton and keep going.
Right.
But now I gotta almost like if there was an apocalypse, you got the food you got, nigga. Ain't finna be no more food. So now I got to survive
They gonna do for oldie.
on this shit. What the fuck are they gonna do? But I feel sorry for you.
Do we ever call Poetus?
No.
No, ain't nobody calling in.
I
Yet.
heard
It's
somebody
just
call.
us two talking shit. With the Poetus.
Okay, so
Ain't some more folks supposed to be here?
Yeah, they coming. Everybody late. Actually, I finally got through to Kamira. I called her this morning, and her phone was off. I was like, "Hey, let me hit
you
her on
just gonna
Facebook."
put her on blast like that?
But she said she paid it, so she was gonna check it out.
Oh.
But she said she'd be here by 12.
Oh wow, you meant her phone was off like that?
Wait a minute.
Damn, you put her shit way out there. I thought you meant it went straight to voicemail. No, it went straight to hi. This is Verizon.
was like, hey.
Your friend ain't paid their fucking bill yet.
Okay, so on to another couple. Well, not couple, but we talked a little bit about this week. The Dr. Michelle
Right. Let me get that.
docudrama that was on Lifetime.
I tried.
Did you watch it?
I tried.
So what did you think? I watched it too.
I tried. Her voice. I can't.
I thought you were going to say
Oh.
just the abuse was too much.
Yeah,
but-
like,
I
there
didn't
was
even
the voice
see
that
any
got
of
you,
you.
not the just-
I hope she fucking her singing voice.
Oh wow.
Cause oh my god, that voice, I can't get. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe if I just put it on
Okay,
closed
so
caption.
you know how when you hear certain celebrities, especially athletes, that abuse
Yes.
their spouse or allegedly rape somebody, they get endorsements taken away. Do you think people should boycott Dr. Dre's?
Beats by Dre.
Yeah.
But it's no longer Beats by Dre. He doesn't
sold
have
it.
that. He sold that. So
Was it? I mean, but it's still called that, right?
it's called
Yeah.
Beats.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like they took the by Dre off.
They don't even need to buy Dre now. It's almost like the space shuttle. All this shit burns
So
off.
you're saying he got his money off the top, and all the
got his
extra
money.
money's
Yeah,
going to
he got his
was
money.
it Apple who bought it or whoever it was?
That's the definition of fuck you money. Dre got fuck you money. You ain't nothing you gonna do to Dre's money.
Okay, then what about his music that's coming
Do you
out?
think he has grounds to sue?
For what? Cause he mad? Is it true?
Yeah, true.
It's true.
And if he
Unless-
was suing, that would be the
Okay.
reason.
I blacked that bitch left eye, not the right one. Is that what he's suing on? I mean, what can he possibly sue on?
He called it some sort of slander, but the thing
Now-
is that book had been out, and we all knew this.
And okay, I say something. This is very unpopular to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Mm-hmm. Any woman hit twice by the same dude is half to blame.
That is controversial.
That-
and
and
your
it's-
thoughts on that
okay.
would be why.
This is why? Because especially in this litigious society, in a society that is waiting to put niggas in jail, if a dude put his hands on you once,
He's going to do it again.
he will do one. He will do it again, and two, what are you worth? Is this what you? Okay, prime example. Where do you live?
Where do I live now?
What city?
North Hollywood.
North Hollywood. House or apartment?
Apartment.
Apartment. If you go back to
condo.
oh, okay, your condo. You go back to your condo right now. Creator, don't give these words any power. You go back to your condo right now, and it is burned to the ground. Everything, all you have is what you have on right now.
God no.
Are you gonna? I'm gonna ask you this question. Are you gonna go? That's a shame. Pass the fireman, pass the police tape, and crawl under that rubble and go to sleep?
No,
Why not?
because there's nothing there.
Because there's nothing there.
Right.
If you go back to a man that beats you, there must be something there. There must be something there. There's no there's no three ways about this shit. Okay?
Well, let me say this. For the movie, in Miss Chalet, to her defense, her was a grandmother or mother, somebody kept telling her that's what meant. She was, as a young child, she was taught that's just what it is.
Okay.
So she had no self-esteem. She had no guidance as from a young child.
Okay.
So I'm going to give her a pass. But a person that has grown up like me and maybe POTUS with, health relationships and seeing that in their life, you know better.
Okay.
But not everybody knows better, too.
Everybody.
Some women have, like they might be financially dependent on someone, or like they say,
So you said-
accustomed to. No, I'm saying these are some reasons why some women might stay. Is that they're accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
Okay.
Some are afraid to leave because their lives are threatened.
Okay.
And their family.
Their families are
kids.
threatened.
Okay.
I mean,
There are many reasons. There's no excuses.
I would really, you know what? I'm going to book somebody, a domestic violence counselor who has gone through domestic violence, so that they can give us their perspective, because we can sit here and speculate all day why some women stay in abusive relationships, but that to me doesn't mean that they deserve to be abused.
Nobody. That's my point.
He
You
not saying they
don't
deserve
deserve this shit. If you're staying for money, then you have just put a price on your soul.
On your
Right.
life.
Well, I agree with that.
Well, let's take
Put a
this
price
call.
on your soul.
We got a call, right, Paul?
Yeah, we do.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, Rollout. This is Tanti.
Hey, Ton.
Hey.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, girl, I love your voice. Damn.
Thanks.
It's pretty. What's
Thank
up?
you.
She is a beautiful girl. She really is.
Thank you. Last night I just saw Surviving Compton, and I was planning on purchasing some headphones, Beats by Dre, but after watching the movie, I was like, I can't do it. Even if he did sell the name to Apple, I still couldn't support him. I mean, the way that they showed him in that movie,
It was violent.
it was very bad.
It was
And
bad.
even if I ever met him again, I would probably look at him different. And I'm wondering, does he hit his wife today? Like, it seemed like his anger can't be changed.
Whooping her ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Tom, for real. And yeah, that type of anger, I don't think I've ever seen. I think Ray and I were watching together, and he screamed like we both screamed at the same time. That first hit, I don't think I've ever seen that on TV, and it was.
Right.
And I don't know if it's just that we know Miss Chalet of them or in Dre, and it's just shocking. But that type of violence, I just don't see him
Just
changing.
crawling in bed and just hitting her for no reason.
And for
then-
years, it wasn't a one-time thing. From what she said, it went over 7-8 years, correct? So I'm like, I don't see
wonder
it
how
changing.
accurate it is, or did they put extras on it?
I mean, why
for
would they,
TV
though?
purposes.
Why would they? That was just terrible.
They don't seem like they don't need to. From what I mean, here's 2 words: D Barnes.
Yeah.
They don't really need. Okay, I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, Tanti.
Thanks, Tom.
Wait, I just have one more thing.
Yes, ma'am.
And then having all those random women in the house, that wouldn't go down in my house at all.
Could you imagine?
It would go down in your house if your self-esteem was low enough.
Yeah,
And
no.
if it was his house that you were living in.
Yes. If you don't have the self-esteem to get just the shit that you came with and leave.
But I was talking in my house today. It wouldn't go down.
The thing is, Tom, she didn't even seem mad. She
just seemed cool.
She was just like, oh, well, they
all
gotta go.
nonchalant.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, she
Bitch.
was really sweet.
Yeah.
So I felt bad for her. But thank you guys.
Thanks,
Have a good
Tom.
show. All right, bye.
Thanks.
Some people mix sweet and naive. They're different. They're different. My grandmama was sweet, but she'll cock that shotgun and let your ass have it.
Right.
I know. I'm sorry. I have a different outlook on domestic violence because I was raised up around it. I used to explain this to my ex-wife. A lot of women are bullies with their words, and I'm not saying that this is what's going on here, but for me, I saw my uncle slap a woman so hard that his watch broke. When he walked away, she started picking up the pieces of it to get it fixed. I was 7 years old. I saw.
Was he a pimp?
Well, of sorts. 6'2", 220, all muscle, handsome dude. Handsome cat, had women on a string. But he didn't give a damn. He's a Chicago player. He didn't give a damn about putting his hands on
And
women.
then you have to think about the psychology of a man who abuses a woman that is a quarter of his size.
Yeah.
Well,
Or any size.
Right.
But especially someone who is totally defenseless. I mean, what kind of mentality are you dealing with?
yeah. Okay. What you're dealing with,
I think most men that do that are gay,
is,
and they're angry because they're homosexual, or they hate women.
I don't know about that. Okay, or
I think
okay,
they
can hate women.
I think
they can hate women, or they could have an inability to communicate their anger in any other way.
Or they were raised in an abusive, because sometimes it's
The cycle.
You do what
they
you
repeat
see.
the cycle.
Yeah.
You do, but that's my point. I was raised around all that shit. My childhood is full of violence and police tape.
Is it?
That has nothing to do with the way that I interact with my wife. That gives me no license. I have never put my hands on a woman. Well, there was this one girl when I was in the Marine Corps. We was kissing. She bit my tongue, and out of reflex, I slapped the shit out of her. But to put my hands on a woman, you lose. To me, you lose. Anytime I get to the point, you lose one of two ways. One, either you don't know how to keep women who will make you do that out of your orbit.
Right.
Or you just don't have control of yourself. There's no third. There's no third. And I don't ever excuse that. But while I don't excuse men, I cannot excuse women. I can't excuse, my lifestyle. Well, if your lifestyle's worth a left jab every now and then that's what you are saying. This is a choice that you are making, especially now. Especially. Cops don't have, if a cop will shoot you for going in your pocket for your license, you don't think he'll shoot you for beating your woman up?
Right.
Call the fucking police.
Right.
You don't have to stay. You have other options. You just don't have any other options that
Let me
are
ask you
comfortable.
this, because Portis mentioned a great point when we were talking about it earlier. She was saying that certain men, the men who abuse, they know the type of women they can do that to.
Absolutely.
Is there a type? Because I've never, ever been hit. I might hit through some shit. But,
Well, you
know.
got hit in the tit once.
Yeah, but I fought. But yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah. But it wasn't an abuse. Well, I think it was a volatile relationship, but it wasn't like he came home and was hitting me. We were fighting over some other shit, and it got to the point. But yeah. So, is there a type of woman that?
Is there a particular
Yeah, because I just don't see it happening. Me being that chick, putting up with it for 7-8 years.
aesthetically or emotionally?
emotionally. I mean, you can see like, okay, this bitch is got low self-esteem. I know I could whoop her ass. I know I could control her mind. I know I could control,
That's kind of hard for me to answer because I don't really operate from that brain space. But I can honestly say that there is a type of woman to me that it don't have to be the man. I wish somebody would knock the shit out of. There's some of them.
Right.
It's some of them where I go, man, I was thinking about starting a business called Heifer Clockers, where you with a horrible broad and y'all in the mall and a van pull up and some chicks that's just like a chromosome away from being a dude just jump out and beat her ass while you go, you know what? You remember that shit you did in front of my mama? That's why they doing this. Because there's certain women that it is, let me put it this way. It is possible to provoke what you don't deserve.
Right.
It is very possible. You keep poking the dog in the eye with a stick. You don't keep doing that. Pretty soon, he's a human, okay? Humans have breaking points.
Right.
I get that. But to say that there's a type of woman who
they look for,
maybe. Maybe. There's certain women they know, I would imagine they think or they know that they won't be able to get away with it with.
We know poets ain't getting no ass. I mean, but like we said, we've all had a relationship where it was volatile and, we've learned and that they bring out the crazy side in you. We've all
get
had
the fuck away from them, yeah.
Yeah, we had a tick-tick-boom relationship. For all of us have had that. POTUS, you've mentioned it, I've mentioned it, but, it ain't like it was years of abuse and, okay.
Okay, we got a call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hello, Jeff. Hi, Pam.
Hi.
More. I love this discussion that you guys are having. As you guys know, that this month is Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't know
we didn't know that.
Yeah, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and I watched the Miss Chalet's story. She did seem, naive and very sweet. She kind of seemed to be both. But I lost my oldest sister to domestic violence.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
By her boyfriend back in 2007. She only knew him for 15 months. So I know it's different, and I think that's a great idea that POTUS said about having a counselor come in and talk about it. Yeah, a counselor come in and talk about it because people tell they ought to just leave. But what people don't understand is that when those women leave, a lot of women are killed. They are murdered when they leave because the violence escalates to murder because the men feel like, oh, you're going to leave me. I can't control you anymore. I'm going to kill you. And my sister was killed in her home. This man went to her house and killed her, the guests in her home, and set her home on fire.
Wow. So wait, now, was she trying to get out of it? And you said 15 months. That is a very short time.
It's a year and 3 months. And that's another thing. If you look up the characteristic of abusive men, it's like maybe, 30-something different characteristics. Now, you, of course, no man is going to have them all. But any man that you know that's violent, you will see, those characteristics on the list. They tend to move very fast. When she met him, like in August of 2006, I think, maybe like a month later, he jumped on her. Now, she didn't tell me. I'm the baby girl. My mother had 3 children. And so she just told me he damaged her car. And I remember telling my sister, I said, well, if he hits your car, he'll hit you. It wasn't until after she was killed that my mom and I were talking. She was like, my mom said, Chastity, he did hit her. He slapped her. She called my mom all hysterical. My mom was like, just stop. Wherever you are, pull over. Mother had to go to her and get her. She was just hysterical. The man jumped on her in front of his mother. His mother was there. And so I went through counseling after all this happened, you guys, because it changes
heavy.
your life.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's heavy. It changes your life. And I'm in counseling, and I remember the counselor asking me, who do you blame? And, we tend to blame the victim. And I was just honest. I blamed my sister. And I said, I know that's wrong. I love my sister. I miss my sister. It was right around Thanksgiving, so Thanksgiving is a hard holiday for me.
Yeah.
Right.
And he just asked, he said, there are no right or wrong answers, but I do want to ask you, why do you blame her? I'm a country girl from Louisiana. And you guys, I was always raised, you watch how a man treats his mother and his sister.
Right. See that.
And so after I learned that man jumped on her and his mother yelled at him, and I can understand you get out of your head, but your mama say something, you snap back to yourself. He turned around and cursed his mother out. So when I learned that, I was like, what did she tell herself? You could have forgiven him and moved on, but you should have left him alone. But then I understand about my sister, beautiful girl. She always had to have a man. She couldn't be by herself. And I feel like sometimes when you're vulnerable, if you put your value in who you're with, you know, sometimes that can make you vulnerable to get these men that will tear you down.
Predators,
Exactly, Jeff. Predators. And I tell people, too, predators can be male or female.
Oh, yeah.
But and when they did the investigation, the detective called me. I'll never forget his name. His name is Patrick McConnell, Detective Patrick McConnell. He said every man that they spoke to, every woman that they spoke to that dated or dealt with the guy, his name was Patrick Diaz. Every woman said he beat them. Now, my sister didn't know this.
Wow.
And then they found out, like, back in 95, he went into an apartment complex in Bossier City, Louisiana, and shot 4 people.
Is he in prison now?
No, he's in prison now, but Patrick McConnell was like, if they would have picked him up and did what they're supposed to do back in 95, my sister would have still been here.
Well, he went in a place, you're telling almost all of the story. He went in somewhere and shot some black people.
Yes, and it was
you don't get to go shoot white folks and keep.
There was an Asian lady in there, but there was like 2 or 3 black men. It was 4 people. He went in there with a shotgun back in 95 and shot 4 people, and they didn't process. But see, his mother is now the chief of the fire department in Shreveport, so they think that his mom was kind of in the back pulling strings because of who she was. You know, and it was just insane, guys. When we went to court, I'm going to get off the phone. I don't mean to make this long. But court please bring a counselor in. I think it'll be
absolutely
so helpful because a lot of people don't know. We go to court for the sentencing, you guys, and the judge had asked him to sign a release to get into his, like, juvenile record because he's, like, been a professional criminal. And he didn't want to sign it, so the judge was like, that's okay, I'll get it. So we go to the sentencing. And she says, you know, back when you were 15 years old, you committed armed robbery at a Circle K. You could have got 99 years for that. And God, for a brief second, I was like, oh, my God, my sister could be. I have to let that thought go because it was done. And so I'm like, my sister had no idea who this guy was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and got wrapped up with him. And when she decided to break, he told her, he would tell her, if I can't have you, nobody can. And a lot of us think that mess is cute. That is not
they think,
cute.
oh, he loved me.
Yeah.
Well,
that
he does.
is not cute. And my grandmother said that, and I snapped on my grandmother. I'm like, oh my God, oh, he just loved her too much. I was like, grandmother, that's not love.
Okay,
love isn't supposed to hurt.
It's
not supposed to hurt.
And that's the problem too. We have this messed up concept of what love is.
Okay, what's your name again, sister?
My name is Seymour.
Seymour.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna answer that thing about love, but I got something harsh to say. I want you to listen after you hang up to or you know what the Lord has given to me to tell you now. What you are saying right now about what love isn't is very dangerous. We have to stop making love a standard. Ike, can't nobody tell me Ike didn't love Tina. His love came with a left hook. It's not love. Love is only as good as the giver. Okay? This dude's love had murder floating in it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So you can't say he did not love her. His love was not up to y'all's standards. Everybody has their own particular standard of love. You can't make love this thing we aspire to. You come here with love. You are born into love. Love is born into you. And then the things in your environment affect your consciousness and alter or damage or fortify or take away from your love. And some people's love has been turned into this ugly, hateful thing that they inflict upon other people. So fine. You can say, I love you, but nigga, I need to double check your love.
Right.
The standard of love.
Yes. So sister, be blessed.
I hear what you're saying, and thank you for that.
Yeah, stay prayerful. We praying for you. Man, my heart goes out to you, your family, your sister who's in a better place now. And there's another thing you don't have to worry about. This dude murdered a woman, and he in jail now. Oh, that horrible motherfucker is taking it every day.
Did you say how long he got, Seymour?
Yes, Seymour. How long did you get?
He was given 40 years.
40? Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, he won't see the light of day. That's good.
No. And I'm gonna tell you something else. He taking it face down in the mattress nightly.
Best believe.
I can tell you that. They do not play that shit in prison. No.
Yeah.
So, but God bless you. I really hope that you find healing and that you find some peace in all of this. And please call back. Call back. Check in with us.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Seymour. Wow, that's deep. And it's so funny because we talk to Seymour on the page all the time. She's always on the page and stuff, and you never know what people have been through and what they're going through. I had no idea. That's really shocking. Wow, my heart goes out to her.
Well, I guess I have a different view of this because I have dealt with cousins and family members who a cousin of mine came in the house one day crying, nose bleeding, eye closed, and she didn't have to tell us who did it. We knew who did it. Mm-hmm. Me and two of her brothers got in the car, rolling, went over on the west side of Chicago, rolled right up on this dude's porch. He's sitting there with 5 of his friends. We wore their ass out right in the grass. Us 3 against them 5. Wasn't even close. Mm-hmm. 3 months later, she back with this dude.
Of course.
So guess what? If she is what she's supposed to be to her man, now we are outside of that relationship and she's supposed to treat us foul. That's the real. I have to make sure that you done with this dude before I get, and that's my daughter.
Yeah.
Before I get involved.
Right.
Another great story. I won't shout out his name because he is a friend of mine and he is a celebrity. This is an excellent story.
Yeah, I got one too.
His sister, this dude beat up on her. They hired a friend of theirs. The family hired a friend of theirs who handles shit like this. He tased the dude, threw the dude in the trunk, took him out in the desert, broke both his arms and both his legs, and doused him with gasoline. And he said, if you ever come near this girl again, I'm going to do this to you again, only I'm going to light the match next time. Ain't never seen that dude again. That's how some of these animals have to be put down.
Yeah.
You're an animal. If you're doing this shit, and I'm talking to you, bruh, if you watching this show and you putting your hands on women, but you won't do that to a dude, that's punk shit.
It is.
That's another thing I can't stand is dudes that'll talk to a woman foul because ain't no man around. A man come around, you fold like a beach chair. I don't like that shit. God don't like that shit. And you ain't going to get nowhere with that. You ain't going to get nowhere. There's nothing good coming to you when you could put that kind of bullshit on the karma wheel. That ain't nothing cool about putting your hands on no woman. Ain't nothing manly about it. Ain't no pride in it. That's fucked up. And may flesh eating gnats infest your ball hairs. Now,
right.
With that said, we got some more calls. What's with your late ass friends? God damn.
Kamira just texted me. She said she'd be here between 12 and 12:30.
Did she know between 12? Only niggas give you a half hour window.
It's okay, even if they don't come. We handling the show.
You know we are. Thank you. Boo.
Just FYI too. In my younger years, I lived in an abusive household. My mother was in an abusive relationship.
Sweet lady too.
Time.
Tell your mama I said what's up, girl.
But that was it for her after that. Like she didn't continuously,
Right.
Yeah.
Not dude after dude after
Yeah.
Well, you know what? This is some real...
and people don't know that has an effect on kids like that.
Yeah.
That has
Absolutely.
us nervous, anxiety. I mean, to see your parent being abused. I mean, it's bad.
Of course.
Of
course. Well, see, that dude, and that's what's up. People come into your life to teach you lessons. Mm-hmm. Some of those lessons, unfortunately, like Seymour's sister, if they don't learn, it will take you off this earth.
Right.
And a lot of us as women, too, we tend to avoid a lot of red flags in a relationship.
Yeah.
We tend to let shit slide, and then later on, and then you end up looking at shit in retrospect and be like, right. But by then,
the damage is done.
But we're gonna take a quick break. It's about that time.
It's about to a breakage.
And pick it up, and we'll be back. DJ Ron.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Goddamn grown folks music.
Yeah.
I'm that dude that
Ron C killing it as usual.
Wow.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus.
To my left.
Heaven high, everybody. I'm here.
To my left. fine ass Tangy.
Thank you.
I think you should petition the government to either have your first name changed to Fine Ass or your last name changed to Ambrose with your fine ass.
That's
Tangy
funny.
Ambrose with your fine ass.
Tangy Ambrose.
Yeah, he got all excited. Oh my God, that's Tangy. I'm like, it's
That's
okay.
so
Tangy
sweet.
Ambrose.
She's here every Wednesday.
I love you too.
Thank you, baby.
Aw.
Okay, stop rubbing on me now.
Okay, I'll stop rubbing. I'll stop rubbing.
Goddamn grown. I'm grown.
And where you from?
Chicago.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
and you
from
from
Chicago.
Chicago, too?
Got a bunch of
you
shoes
right.
in the closet you can't play basketball
right.
in. Grown ass man.
Let me see what you got on today.
Get some boots. Get some little shit
Okay,
out there.
all right.
Shirt always matches shoe.
Yeah.
That's some. I don't know what these niggas out here in L.A. is on. Your shirt and
Match
your
your
shoes.
shoes.
supposed to
Gotta
match.
match your shoes.
Hilarious.
But not for women, right?
No, y'all do what y'all want to do.
Okay.
We trying to get you undressed anyway.
Fuck clothes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You know, that's a
Gotcha.
great T-shirt.
Okay.
Fuck clothes.
Fuck clothes.
Who needs them?
You know, I was telling a friend of mine the other day that you notice how Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg and all those guys, they wear the same
Yeah.
T-shirt, jeans,
Right.
Yeah.
raggedy
Right.
tennis shoes.
Jay Leno.
They
Right.
say because they're so genius that they don't have time to think about what the fuck they're gonna wear.
Yeah.
Albert
Have you
Einstein.
ever stood in front of your closet like for 15 minutes, like what the fuck am I gonna wear
Yes.
today?
Yes.
Longer.
Yes.
Longer.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I usually bust it out for the week, but that's some military
Do you?
shit.
Really?
For the week.
Oh,
I
wow.
like
Monday,
to-
Tuesday. I'm
How
wearing-
long does that take you?
Right. Who does that?
Let me comprise my Sunday. My Sunday, me and my wife call it War Day, where we sit down and we plan out everything for the fucking week.
Oh my gosh.
The whole
Oh my
family?
gosh.
Or
my
no,
gosh.
just the shit we got to do, because we realize that we're not gonna get where we want to be, which is a 6,000 square foot house overlooking the Rose Bowl, without doing this shit. You got to do this shit. You got to build a perfect brick every day. in the
What
words of
is
Will
all
Smith.
that, Tangy?
Oh, I couldn't do it. I would never have the house.
Stupid.
Cause I just that's so rigid. You know, for me,
It is very rigid.
the way I do mine is I follow my bliss, and I
okay.
get to the same place you're going, but a different way,
Yeah.
and it's more fun.
Well, there is no. Well, now, fun is objective.
Subjective.
For me, for example, I have I got friends that tell me, Tangy, you need to do, and they'll map it out, and I'll be like,
Do all
Me
that.
too.
but then
I feel you.
yeah, but then I might do something that I love, and they'll say, "Oh, Tangy, you're doing it," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't even realize I'm doing it because I'm doing what I love." That's all you gotta do is do what you love.
I do. I get to do more of what in the words of Benjamin Franklin, never waste time, because it's the stuff that life is made of.
Ooh,
So-
when you enjoy
Oh,
what
speaking
you're
of that,
doing
we
while you're
gotta do
wasting
the
time.
affirmation.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Wasting time when you have
Because that sounded like one.
All right. There you go. Jeff Brown's affirmation.
Here we go. Up,
Speedy.
up.
Jeffrey.
That's right, Jeffrey.
Come and talk to Jeffrey.
He really wants to meet you, girl. He has an affirmation for you.
Affirmation for your monkey ass.
That sounded good.
Okay.
That sounded good.
Do that again.
Wait a minute, you gotta listen to the whole song. Up your day.
Jeffrey.
Ladies, if your vagina is the gateway to and from heaven, stop letting horrible niggas loiter in the halls.
Oh.
That's all.
Oh, God.
You okay,
And
Tangy?
the harp sings.
You okay, Tangy?
Well,
Bring,
Stop letting them in the gates.
Come on.
but if that's where they need to be. They need some love, don't they? Don't they need love?
Saying.
Yeah.
They're only harp.
Let them own.
Let them own, but don't let them coming in.
No, love takes on many forms.
Right.
Oh, we were talking about
Many
that.
forms. And pussy is supposed to be earned.
Well, you can't afford mine, so I got to give it to you for free only because I want to, because you can't afford to pay for it. You can't do enough to get it. I just,
that's right.
I give it to you because I want to give it to you.
Because I want to give it to you.
I give it to you because I want what you got.
Okay.
But you can't earn it. This brother over here can do a lot, and it ain't enough.
Okay.
This one can do a little bit.
And he gets to have it.
Absolutely.
Okay, question. What makes the choice for dude on the left from you? What
makes
good
me
question.
what makes you go, yeah, he gonna get it?
He's the one.
Yes, ma'am.
Stop
drawing like that. That's it.
I was thinking about it. I was
feeling
everything.
That's a nigga over there.
Yes. What makes the difference?
Yeah.
It's a combination between the reflection from him that you see on me, vice versa, how I feel when I'm with him.
Okay.
And how he treats me.
Okay. And
what
you
was
don't.
the, wait, what was
Or
the
sometimes
question?
I'm just curious.
Like,
I'm just gonna keep it real.
What makes dude? Because she pointed
Why she
at
chose-
imaginary dude on the
chooses
right, which I'm actually on the right, and then there was a dude on the left. That dude got it. I asked, what was it that made him get it over her? And she said
Over
it
him.
was over him.
Right.
And she
It's
said
how
it was
he made her
makes-
feel.
It's a
Yeah.
feeling. Because he can be fine and not get it. I mean,
Right.
it's like he can be super fine. It's like, ain't nobody got time for that.
Right.
Super nice. Ain't nobody got time for that. Super mean. Ain't nobody got time for that. Super whatever.
But this dude right here, he just got the right
Our
pieces.
bottom line is two things, like
Yes,
people
for
say
you.
all the time. A, I'm probably just curious. I'm just gonna keep it real.
You just
Or
wanna
B,
know.
like we were saying many a times on this show, from day we know if we're gonna sleep with you
Instantly.
off the top. We know
Right.
whether you chosen or not.
you're in the friend
I ain't thinking that.
zone.
Right,
We know
right.
the zone. We know if we're gonna give it to you or not. You know, it's that simple.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's called intuition.
Except for my oming partner right now. I did not know that he was going to get it.
But he
Can
got
you break down what oming is to Jeff?
Yes.
Oming is orgasmic meditation.
Okay.
And so what happens is
Smoke a bag of that.
your wife,
You stupid.
she would take off her pants and her panties, or her skirt and her panties, and you would
Sound
have
like this
a
morning.
mat
Hey, baby.
laying down, and she would lay down with her legs open, right? And then you have to touch her ground, let her know that I'm touching you. You don't even have to be a married couple. You don't even have to know each other. And-
ain't nobody else touching my wife
Listen,
like this.
okay, but yeah, for your wife, but for orgasmic meditation. Okay, listen.
See?
So
this
then,
old- okay,
so
now.
then you go and you sit on her right side, and you rest your arm. You're fully clothed,
Okay.
and you rest your arm, like one leg is over her. Yeah, like this is her leg. So one
Okay.
leg is over her body,
Okay.
and you
Right.
touch her vagina
Okay.
to let her know you're coming. You observe it without saying anything in particular. Just, I see that it's luscious or lubricated, or you're just making observations. You're not trying to turn her on because it's about relaxing, right? Then you take your hand and you have on gloves too, by the way, but you probably wouldn't with your wife, but you normally do because it's not personal.
Why the gloves?
Because
It's not personal, it's clinical.
because they're trying to it's for people that don't necessarily know about each other. It's not to have sex. It's to meditate.
Okay.
And so if you take the gloves off, then you're really
Kind of-
touching, and it's going to be
for real,
something
for
more.
real. So it's on a
Yeah.
whole different
Gotcha.
level.
My omen partner
Gotcha.
doesn't wear gloves, and so
Well,
it
then that's
evolves.
probably what
But-
wound
but-
up happening. What
so-
happened? That's
But it's okay. So and he puts the lubricant on his finger, right? And then he touches your vagina, and he goes all the way up to the clitoris and on the left side, and just lightly strokes like he's stroking an eyelash for 13 minutes.
Flickering.
Just flickering. And the woman lays there, and she just relaxes. And it's also for women that, like me, that are very responsive. And sometimes when you're responsive, you're focusing more on pleasing him than yourself.
And
So
just-
that's probably why I like it so much, because I can just relax and focus on what I
have it be
feel.
all about
The
you.
omen.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
all
That's
about
your
me,
omen.
yes. And for him,
Hey.
and for him, he actually enjoys it.
No shit.
But would you enjoy that?
What I enjoyed.
Oming?
Flicking
What you mean?
for
give
20
me
minutes.
With the
opportunity?
gloves and
Does he
the
get
whole-
paid for this shit?
No, it's no money.
Okay, what
but
are you
wait a
asking
minute.
me?
But wait a minute.
Wait,
So
whoa, whoa, whoa.
look.
Let me make sure I understand the question.
Okay.
Are you asking me? Would I enjoy
Right.
Okay, well, as a single man.
Yes, as a single man.
As a single man.
Okay.
Would I enjoy putting on some gloves and rubbing some clean, strange pussy for 13 minutes?
Yes, and then wait a second, and then after
I'm gonna go with a yes.
And after when the timer goes off.
Oh no, I got some shit to do. I'm bowling. No,
listen. The timer goes off, and then she gets up. She puts her clothes on, and you roll up the mat, and you talk about what you experienced and any sensations you felt, and she talks about what she felt. And then if y'all want to go off and have sex, y'all can, but you have to finish this part first.
Okay. A dude will do anything if it's some pussy at the end of it. Y'all really overestimate dudes. There is no straight man that wouldn't trade his job for the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Okay, I know you.
We know Donald Trump.
You making $6-7 million a year. You get to put a glove on and rub strange pussy for 13 minutes. Let me offer my resignation.
So you're not into it?
Of course.
Right. No, he said he would do it.
I would absolutely do that.
Right.
Any straight man I know. DJ Ron. I mean, you got to wash your hands.
He
before you
said
go back
he
to
would.
DJ Ron, would you own with me?
Yeah, I would.
See.
The fuck out of here. Who's
Ron, you said you wouldn't initially.
You killing
Maybe he wouldn't with whoever he's got, but he would with me.
hippity hop mob style.
Like that.
Okay.
Oh, I was just saying in general, I would do it.
Thank you.
What dude?
See, he would with his girl too.
Sweet mother of pearl. What straight dude do you think would say, I don't know. I mean, you mean get that close to the reason why I was put on this earth?
To the pussy.
I don't know. I don't know you that well. You are now putting on woman lenses to look at a man.
Right.
Ain't no straight man gonna turn down the opportunity to not only see and smell, but touch some strange pussy.
See?
Okay,
See?
strange. People say pussy make the world go around. Strange pussy make the world go around.
Strange pussy.
So let's stop with this whole. Women, that's how y'all get in trouble. That's how y'all be sitting around wondering what the fuck happened. Is because you keep. You make the man this complex thing that he isn't.
Oh, and guess what else I did this weekend?
What
And
else
I
did you do this
found out I bought some yoni balls.
Oh yeah, I've heard about the yoni ball.
The yoni balls. Do y'all know about the yoni balls? I know you know about the yoni balls. That's why I love you. I bought the yoni balls. And do you know about the yoni balls? And I didn't know what size I should get because I didn't know. Right. And so I put in the biggest yoni ball, and it has the hole where I can do the string so I can lift weights. I put in the biggest yoni ball, and I couldn't even tell. You know, it was like nothing to hold it in. So then I took that one out and put in the medium yoni ball, and then I just forgot it was in. I said, oh, and then I put in the small yoni ball, and I said, oh, good, it's still tight. And then I laughed, and when I laughed, the small yoni ball came out.
It'll pop out.
So I said, okay.
Explain to the folk what the yoni ball.
Yeah,
The yoni ball, it's an egg. I should have brought them. It's a jade egg. And you can get different types of crystals depending on what kind of energy you want in your body. But I got the jade because it's, I never had one before. But these have holes drilled in them. So you put a string through them, and I can put the yoni ball in my vagina, and I can attach a weight to the string, and I can lift weights with my vagina.
Jesus.
I feel a song coming on.
But I didn't do the weight. I didn't do the weight yet, though. But it's your muscle,
right?
And
right.
I mean, if you see people who don't exercise their arms, and that muscle goes. People who don't the muscles need to be exercised. They just do, and so I exercise the muscle.
Good for you.
Yeah,
I'm happy for you.
So
and your
it sounds like Kegels on steroids, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. But I see that the Kegels have been working because so many places they say that women aren't doing the Kegels correctly, and I said from the yoni ball, I said, oh, okay, I've been doing it right. So I'm doing it right now. You can't even tell. You can't even tell. Look right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, can I ask you this?
How else am I supposed? Wait, hold on. She said, I can't tell. How am I supposed to? Is there supposed to be
That's what makes it so
suction noise? Or,
right.
You can't even tell. No shit. I can't tell. That's what's going on in your pants. I can't.
Right.
If somebody can tell you doing Kegels from outside your pants,
then you're not doing them right.
No, you need to let your pussy cool off for a little while.
You need to let it cool off.
If somebody
Yes.
can hear you do that, then you've been working with that thing a little much. You should maybe roll the miles back on it a little bit. Let it
Roll
cool.
them
Roll
out.
them out,
Roll
hysterical.
them out.
Let it cool. Let it cool.
Hysterical.
You've been sharing too much.
It's so funny because I don't know if it's because I don't have an official boyfriend or if it's because I'm 49. You know, they say that's when something happens. But I have really been working with this vagina in a lot of different ways.
You trying to keep it fresh?
Yes. Maybe that's it. Getting older, feeling like, okay, now.
You know what? I'm a grown ass
I
woman.
need to.
That's what. It
Oh,
is.
that's what. I'm a grown ass woman. I
and
do
if
what I
wanna-
want to do.
What's your thing?
Mm-hmm.
It's your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you want to do?
Okay.
That's what's up.
So
Now
yeah.
that we're all caught up on Tangie's pussy.
Right.
woman.
Yeah, you are kind of into
Right?
what is it?
She's a flower child. Tangie's flower child.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody in the family knew when Tangie was 4.
Yes.
Flower child right there.
Yes.
Yes.
That's true.
That's flower child.
That's true.
Yeah.
What they call me? What she call me? A sunflower freak?
Yeah, sunflower
Yeah,
freak.
sunflower freak.
Yeah, pretty much.
See the sunflower.
Now that I must say, I am absolutely head over heels in love with your hair. I love when sisters just wear their damn hair the way it came out their skull. Oh, it's so pretty.
I love you for that. Thank you very
and
much.
It's quit with that bullshit about how it's us that's making y'all wear weaves. It's not. It's Indians that want money. That's
It's
making
Indians.
No,
that-
I don't say no. It's the resident we wear here.
Right.
We do it just because we want to. And for me, everybody knows my hair is extra, extra long, probably longer than this weave underneath this. But I do it to keep it protected.
From
it's
what?
From the
Elements?
breaking off or whatever. Everybody has a different reason.
I'm gonna
and
have
for
to-
thickness, my hair is long, but it's very thin.
I'm gonna have to pick loose the bovine feces in that.
The
Bovine.
Bovine. That's
feces.
a great way to say bullshit.
No, that's not true. That is not true. You can't tell me the reason why I do what I do.
Uh-oh.
I can't tell you that. I can't tell you what it is, but I can tell you what it looked like.
Uh-oh.
Now, the concept that you are protecting your hair.
Okay, let me just show you the pictures. Hold on.
okay,
You
okay,
can't
okay.
till you see this.
Now,
you
what I
talk.
can't do is finish my thought.
No, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. The concept that you are protecting your hair by grafting the dead skin cells of another mammal to your scalp.
It's not to the scalp. It's to a braid.
Okay. The
Just
fact that you are putting the dead skin cells of another mammal on your person
Hilarious.
protects nothing but your esteem. You either need better products, better diet, or a better hairdresser. There is no such thing as a weave protecting you from shit, but shit in your head. That's
323-293-3375.
Please call in, sister.
Yes, that's
All I
what
have
it
to
is.
say is I've been posting thoughts and things on, different pictures of me and my family. And most of the time my hair is like this. I post a picture where my hair was straight. They went in. They loved it. Oh my gosh, they loved that picture. Loved it,
That's
loved
me
it,
underneath.
loved it. Oh, that's beautiful.
And I thank you for helping me make my point,
Let me
but I
see.
got it.
No,
Yeah.
but the reason why it is like this is because it's protected underneath the braid. Is the saying I'm not.
Oh, that's
when you're blow
beautiful.
drying your hair, when you're curling it,
Shouldn't be.
what
Yeah.
we do.
Okay.
Y'all can't
And
see it,
that's
but
the
it's
problem.
beautiful.
You need to protect yourself from electricity. That's not
You
okay.
stupid.
What you just said two things that if you didn't do, you wouldn't need weave. If you did not blow dry your hair, and if you did not curl it. She don't
Then
need
I be
weave. What is
walking
your-
around
what
looking
is-
like a
what
rag
would
muffin.
No,
Not doing that. Not saying Tangie doesn't for my hair.
That kind of sort of.
No, we have two
What
different
is she
textures.
protecting her hair from? What is her hair unprotected
Tangie's
from?
wore a wig in here before.
No. Okay, that's a great answer to another question. As her hair is in its present form, what is it that she is unprotected from? That's the only way I'm trying to make sense out of what you said. So, if your hair needs to be protected from natural elements. Okay. Speaking
Or
of
not
natural.
just natural. I
Speaking
just
of
say
natural.
natural.
Sisters, before you call in, let me say this. The black woman in her unweaved, unpermed, natural state is the earth's original blueprint for beauty. That is undeniable. Any additions, subtractions, or substitutions are quantum steps in the wrong direction. That's a fucking fact.
See, and I think that's absolutely beautiful. But I also notice, like, when you have women with natural hair, and I am natural. Hey. Hi. There are different types of naturals that guys appreciate, because there's some natural women that have a certain type of texture hair that they don't pay attention to whatsoever. A lot of women work their natural hair to make it look a certain way. There are a lot of natural, this is mine, but there are a lot of natural women that wear wigs that are natural looking.
Okay.
And when we say protect from the elements, it's the sun can dry it out, because oil can make it greasy, especially if her hair is a little bit more thin.
And like my hair is very thin.
Washing it a lot can make it greasy.
Don't wash it all the time.
Y'all like long hair, but you like it to be thick. Y'all got it
long and thin.
No. Okay, that's some more bovine feces.
Okay, well we'll skip out of that.
You are made
We'll skip out of that. But if you curl it, then the ends are going to break off.
That's true.
And so it's easier for a woman to curl a weave and keep her hair so her man can see it. She can take the weave out and he can say, "Oh, baby, I love it," and she can put the weave back in there and curl it. A lot of these sisters you see walking around with weaves and wigs, they take these suckers off, and there's a whole bunch of hair there, and that's why. And then our hair also has that shrink back.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the concept that
But I love what you said, though.
that because I don't agree with you, I don't understand. That is some Anglo-Saxon bullshit right there. Okay. There is, with regard to men, there is, sisters, a Mr. Right for you. The Mr. Right for you, not Mr. Right now.
Yeah.
Not the nigga you trying to attract with something that's not you. The man that is here for you.
Well, put up with your weave, even though he loves your hair.
That's what I think. And that's what's I going on.
I'm going to take one more stab at this.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, fuck it. I would like 30 seconds, 30 uninterrupted seconds.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
We got to get to the point.
Go ahead.
The right man who is looking for you is looking for you in your natural state. Mr. Right cannot find you because you are walking around in disguise. Take your disguise off and watch Mr. Right pop up out the fucking ground. I'm telling you. The dude, he looking for that. He looking for that. You tired of dudes being shallow. You tired of dudes being unfaithful. You tired of dudes being lying.
I'm not tired of none of that. I need some wonderful guys.
Then I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
Somebody. Because if I'm wrong, then Essence Magazine has nothing to write about.
Oh, so I got you for the women that. Well, you know what?
I'm almost done.
For women.
I'm almost done.
I thought you said 30 seconds.
That was a long 30 seconds.
I'm gonna take some more. It's football, man. It's football seconds. You tired of the dude to lie? You tired of the dude to cheat? The dude that is for you, you are not attracting with shit that ain't you.
So this is for women who are wearing weaves because they're women who are wearing anything because they're trying to attract a guy could make a different choice, but that's not her reasoning.
And that people want to know, does Palm Springs know about this? Yes, he does. His name is Sean. But anyway, yes, he does. Of course he does. Let alone, and this guy, this is my
your dude.
And he's a great guy.
Anyway, Chuck Farmer says, I don't care about weaves as long as the coochie is attached and it's fine.
And that's the guy you are looking for, right? That's the guy you want to spend the rest of your life with.
This is the guy saying he don't give a damn about the hair.
That's your soulmate. I don't give a damn.
That's what he cares about is the pussy.
I don't give a damn. That's right. That's what you want to do, to walk up to you in the club. I don't give a damn about your hair, girl. It's your pussy, right?
I can say this, though. I can say this. I love men that appreciate me in my natural form, regardless as to what kind of curtains I put on it. This is who I am. And if I'm out and I'm in whatever character I'm feeling like that day, and the guy asks me out, the first thing I do is say, okay, I just want you to know this is who I am. Because I like
you have a wig or whatever, you take it off?
I will take it. I have taken them off on Facebook Live. Yes, because you know why? Because it doesn't make me feel great. But wait a minute, it doesn't make me feel great when my people see me with a wig that's straight hair.
And now you're acceptable.
And they're like super excited, like, oh my God, Tangi, you look, they're so excited with this straight hair. It doesn't make me feel good because I'm like, this ain't even me.
Because they have been.
That's why I ain't getting no boob
I
job.
care
in
either
your
way,
dick. Don't never do that.
But that's good.
Never do that.
I'm not.
It's
I'm not because it
I
wouldn't
used
be
to
me.
date girls with fake titties, and when I would take them out with Monopoly money. Because
That's so funny.
You lying, I'm lying. Let's just lie together.
Well, what about the asses now? No, it is.
What about ass?
Yeah, the fake. It's a lot of fake. You like that?
I mean, all
Not
these
at
women
all.
is getting Instagram likes with the freaking.
And that's the thing.
they doing it, buying it, and
they getting a fake everything, and they don't care.
For the
Fake
Instagram likes.
fake noses, fake lips, fake eyes, fake hair, fake boobs, fake butt, fake everything, and they getting love.
Let's go on and throw the rest in.
But wait,
The Instagram likes are fake likes.
Okay,
You
tell
don't
me
even know them
this.
fucking people.
Tell me this. Do white women get criticized
Nope.
for wanting to look like
black women.
I have
with the
No,
tits,
they love
with the
them.
braids. These Kardashians
Can I
are
answer
wearing
that?
Not
braids.
only the braids, the lips, the
Thick
ass.
ass.
Yes.
titties.
Can I answer
No,
that?
they say, "Ooh, look at her.
Oh, look
She
at-
fine."
oh,
No,
she
that's
fine.
not what they
Exactly.
say.
Trying to
That's not what they say.
dancing,
What do they say?
everything.
I can only answer for me.
Okay, answer for you.
White girls, for me, are like Magic Mountain. You have fun, and then you go home. So I don't, personally, I don't date white women because I would, if I was single, I'd fuck around
That's
with
not
them.
the question.
Yeah, that wasn't the question.
Well, okay.
The
Yeah,
question
see.
wasn't, would you
Are they
fuck with a
getting?
white
Are
girl?
they getting criticized? Like,
What is
you
like-
guys
Okay,
criticized-
because
hold up,
women.
hold up.
Wait. Let
Oh,
me
my
make my
goodness.
point.
Wait, let
let
her
me
make her
make
point.
my
She got it.
point.
She got it. What happened now?
We get criticized. We want to wear blonde hair, for example.
Yes.
Okay.
Horrible idea.
But do white women get criticized for the fake ass, the fake lips, the tanning, mind you? Everything short of the genetics.
Yeah,
Everything.
Okay. May I answer that?
Yes.
No.
I have no fucking idea.
Okay.
Because the cats I roll with, we walk by white women like furniture. Okay,
Not Speedy.
I don't roll with Speedy.
Speedy's not.
Speedy, my dude. Speedy, my dude. Shout out to Miss Caldwell. I love y'all, but for me, I tell you why I need a sister. Because every now and then, I need my life partner, my mate, to have the license to look me right in the face and say, "Nigga, please."
Yeah, but we can do more than that.
So green gators and long socks with shorts to a funeral.
So you
nigga.
saying Michelle
No.
can't say that to Speedy? She can't say nigga, please.
I don't know how. She couldn't say it to me.
Let me see.
How do I
sound?
My
Say,
wife.
nigga, please.
Yes, that's beautiful.
Okay,
I need
thank
my
you.
wife, but by the way, nigga means king. But we'll get to that later. I need my wife to be able to. The phone ring. Nigga, turn on channel 4.
Oh, you need her to understand.
There's a certain place that can only be soothed in me by a black woman. I don't apologize for that. I don't try to get around that.
You don't have to. You beside
love
2
y'all.
black women. We love you too.
Y'all. I'm trying to get y'all to love y'all.
I love me too.
I believe. I don't nobody love me more than me. Just saying. But let's get to the point.
Regardless of how high or low that is, nobody loves you more than you.
That's right.
Regardless of how high.
All my stuff is happy.
All right, let's get into this report because we have
Okay, now
guests.
you're telling me too much.
and
Hi,
the show must
guests.
go on.
Talking to me like that, I'm grown.
They're over there laughing. Now it's time for
The Poetess Report.
Poetess Report.
Starring
The poetess with her fine ass.
This Just In.
Yo Mouth. Am I the only one gonna say that? Really?
Speak's not here. We're on low fat milk status.
That's right.
Because there it goes.
Speedy's not here.
Can we just- yeah,
Speedy
that's
adds the fat in the milk.
Speedy
You know how fat,
is the fat
whole
in the
fat,
milk?
Yeah, you know how whole fat milk is just good with your cereal, and then you have the low fat or no fat milk, and it's kind of watery.
No, I go with almond milk. I don't fuck with cow's milk because I'm not a baby cow. But all right, go ahead.
No, you know what I'm saying. I saw this on the news this morning, and this is not really weird, but it's crazy. The judge residing over El Chapo's case has been gunned down.
Isn't that something?
They don't. El Chapo is. He
Does
don't.
He a beast.
fuck
In
around.
jail, out of jail. He don't give a damn.
Wow.
His attorney is trying to get him put back in the jail he escaped from before.
But he built
So he
the
can escape
fucking.
again? Really?
You
Can
can't.
you imagine being his attorney? You better get me back in that jail. You're gonna end up like the judge.
So let's just kill the judge.
My God.
Damn.
But the judge that was murdered has been known for presiding over these high-profile cases
Oh.
from drug cartels. So
Might
it
not
may
have been
not have
Chapo.
it may not have been Chapo.
Might not have been Chapo.
It was
They putting out a message.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
It's
but he
dangerous over
puts them
there.
in jail every time, or I'm assuming
he's been doing this. They said for a number of years, so he's been around. So he's probably
damn. Did they just go in and just like
He
shoot
was
up the place?
jogging.
Not just
Oh,
him. Wow.
wow.
When, if you want to if somebody want to get you,
They
can get you.
Right.
Ain't no ungettable. Okay, we killed the president November 22nd, 1963. I don't give a fuck who you are. If somebody wants your ass, they gonna get you. Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't able to get El Chapo back in the prison that he
Hell no, he got
wanted
too
to
much
go
money.
back in. A woman sends Trump a little something in the mail. Emily Robinson heard Trump's now infamous "grab her by the pussy" comments. Around the same time, her house received a mailer from the Republican presidential nominee's campaign asking for donations. She decided to comply, but instead of sending cash, she sent a message and some clippings of her own pubic hairs.
Oh, wow.
It said, "Dear Mr. Trump, I'm not able to mail you my actual pussy, so I've included the next best thing. Cheers," she wrote. And then she went on to say that Donald Trump is a disgusting.
Sure would be nice to get
Think
some
of a
pussy in the mail, though. I'll take this in my office.
He said a pocket pussy.
Well, they are
wow.
coming up with robots, aren't they? That you
Yeah,
you
the
can-
pocket pussy too.
robot?
You know.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking
Wait, is
with
it
that.
really something called a pocket pussy?
Yes,
yeah.
yes. They
Is
have
it?
pocket titties,
Yeah,
pocket
pocket
ass,
pussy.
pocket
What's a
pussy.
pocket?
It looks like a vagina. Let me tell you something.
It's in a can.
You see it. It looks
You
like
open the can.
Ain't no substitution for.
Is it really?
I think.
It's pussy light. It's like it ain't even. Don't
And does it have an end, or is it just like a whole?
Wet on the inside. It's got a hole.
on
Look
the
like
inside,
a pussy.
it's like long, and it looks like a pussy on the
Pussy, yeah.
front. And you can do basically the same thing with a porn and some lotion. And
Yeah.
something.
Have you ever tried it?
No, I've seen them, and I'm like, that has no. It doesn't appeal to me. I like the whole one. It's like
Have you at least tried it though,
No.
or did you knock it?
No,
before
because you know
tried
what?
It?
No, I'm knocking it before I try it. You know why? Because there's always pussy handy.
Oh,
There's pussy
told you.
handy. That's like you trying to sell me a can of
Well,
air.
Kevin Hart talks about that in his stand-up in this new movie too, the pocket pussy. So
I can't do it.
He tried it.
yeah, that's what he said.
Apparently.
Well, he has
said
to.
his girl
He's married now.
is married. He said his wife sent it to him with because he travels all the
Oh,
time. Snuck
sent it
it
to
in
him.
his bag or something like that, or I don't know.
Well, see now that's where what is she doing? Okay, she's Kevin Hart's wife. Kevin Hart has 200 pounds of money. In the words of Eddie Murphy, you know what you put in job description? I fucked my husband. That's what you.
But he said he's traveling, so she's
why
not
don't
there.
she travel? What she got to do? Get somebody to watch these kids. I'll be back. I'm finna fuck your daddy. I don't see the. What is she doing? She not I can
Working
see
out.
I can
Working
see
out.
if Kevin Hart was married to Oprah. Oprah busy. She's doing some other shit.
You saying
His
that.
wife is at the house. Get your ass on a plane
Okay.
and come give me some pussy.
Okay.
Next subject.
Well, he said he was doing a movie and it was going to be a couple of months, so she thought she would send him a little gift.
So get your ass on a plane for a couple of months.
Okay.
Get these kids a private tutor. Bring them with you.
That is a point. What does
Fuck
she
your
do?
husband.
Yeah, she
wife
works out.
I mean, but does she have a job?
It's treadmills with Kevin.
I don't know.
You can do push-ups.
She's always with him. from
Always.
what I
I'm saying she
see.
can't possibly
She's
have a
always
job.
with him.
So why she send him pussy? in
Because
the
it's a
mail?
joke.
It's probably a joke.
It's a
I
joke.
mean, it's probably,
It was probably written backwards.
yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you know this about me.
What
I'm
do
a
y'all think
comedy
about
writer.
that though? When a woman marries a man that has a whole lot of money, and she kind of has to stop her everything to be his
Concubine.
Was she supposed to be? Was she supposed to be? She's supposed to be here.
So let's say if
Some
if
women's
Pam
goals
marries,
and aspirations are to marry a man that they can travel with.
That's a
and
good
have
answer.
money
That's
with.
very
Absolutely.
true.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Some women, not all women have goals and aspirations to be
Outside of
independent
that.
entrepreneurs.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Some want to be mothers. Some want to be housewives. I mean, so
Everybody
Yeah, that's
ain't
a
meant
good
to
answer.
start a
I have a friend like
multimedia
that. I have a friend
conglomerate
like that.
from just a room with nothing in it, girl.
Right.
Shit. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you, Jeff. Anyway, moving on. Couples, next week is Halloween, so couples. I think next week.
Is
No,
it
the
next
week
week?
after?
Shit.
Week after.
It's a week after.
Couple wins a night in Dracula's castle on October
shit.
31st. 2 people will be allowed to sleep in a velvet trimmed coffin in the seclusion of the Count's crypt, and will spend the rest of the night in the Carpathians castle completely alone.
Where's this?
This actually is an Airbnb place.
Oh, cool.
Oh, hilarious.
But the company launched a promotional contest via Airbnb to pick the castle's first ever overnight guest since Romania's post-World
Romania.
War II communist regime expelled the owners 70 years ago. So in 2006, well, anyway, I won't get into the politics. They now calling it Dracula's Castle. And so would you spend the night there?
Sure.
Hell no.
The whole house?
No.
Sure.
No.
Sure.
No,
Why
I do not.
I mean, it's not on my list of shit to do, but would I be afraid to? No.
I would be very afraid. I don't do scary movies. I don't do shit. No. What about you, Tan?
I don't see how it could be fun to spend the night.
Exactly. But would I do it? If you put some money on it, I would do it. Because,
Oh, well, that's different.
very little defeats logic.
Would they have ghosts in there?
It says you can
They
have
might.
one other person with you.
So,
What would happen?
Nothing.
I
It's
guess
just an old
bragging rights?
ancient
Oh.
castle.
Oh yeah,
I slept in.
yeah.
But you have to sleep in coffins.
Oh no!
No.
I don't even want to be in a coffin when I die.
I can sleep in a coffin. I don't either. I can sleep in a coffin. I can do it. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the
No.
shit humans make a big deal out of.
No.
No.
But I would like to go to like one of those haunted places where they have ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to
You
do that.
would?
Yeah, isn't it like ship? Is it the Queen Mary or
Oh
something?
yeah, Queen Mary definitely is
Yeah.
haunted. I've been in
Or the
the
Biltmore.
elevator and felt crazy.
Really?
The Biltmore.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
The
that's
concierge of
true.
the Biltmore.
That's true.
There
yeah.
are ghosts that literally, I mean, there are guests who have ongoing complaints from certain rooms about being asleep and having the covers repeatedly snatched off them while they're in there.
Yeah. See,
So-
that would be fascinating to me.
Exactly. Well, your spirit is open. Your spirit, you are one of those people whose spirits isn't confined by your flesh. So you might want to do that. A lot of people are so afraid of what they can't explain,
Yeah.
and I don't have that fear. I don't have that fear either. The ghosts don't scare me. There was a ghost it was a friendly energy that lived in the house that I just moved out of, and I would wake up sometime, and I knew I shut the kitchen light off.
Yeah.
And the light was
really?
on.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, knock it the fuck off. Okay? Just knock it off.
Yeah.
Just knock it off before I get some sage and run your monkey ass out of here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So
just
you
knock it
never
off.
did anything? You just live with it? Like,
Sure.
Really?
Sure.
Yeah.
I live with shitty spirits inside of flesh. Those are the motherfuckers that you should be most afraid of. You should be most afraid of a nigga that you meet that ain't really what he say he is, and 3 months later, this nigga knocking you upside your head. No, you scared of, get the fuck out of here. I know, I'm scared of no ghost.
Be scared of spirits around here that can
I ain't
actually
afraid of no
touch
ghosts.
it. I ain't
Man.
right.
Man.
Yeah.
Nigga, don't cross the streams, nigga. I ain't scared of no ghost.
Camera froze.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, man.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
Oh.
Somebody must have kicked open the. Anyway, we're going to take a break anyway. We have a guest coming up, and
Yeah.
we'll be back after this. DJ Ron in the mix.
They talking about you on here.
hey.
Man, what's cracking? What's up with all these old broke ass hoes in here? Nigga, what? I'm a hustling bitch.
Yeah.
I like them get rich niggas. Them hit the switch niggas. Come on.
We back.
Yes. We are back.
We was done. Y'all, look, give it up for DJ Ron.
Yes.
Give it up for DJ Ron. DJ Ron, you get the golf clap. You get the golf clap.
Yeah, you get to put the sound effect.
Because I'm still jamming from it right now.
This nigga right
Let's
here.
get high.
Yeah, dude, I got some shit going on in my backyard for Halloween. I had a little party. My daughter Shout out to my love, Bailey Brown, who better not be watching this damn show. School.
How old is she?
13.
Okay.
She's having her 13th birthday party in my backyard in about a week and a half. I'm like, you know what? We need to throw a goddamn DJ back here.
Absolutely.
I think I'm going to have, and
Ron
just,
C.
Yeah, and just play music she don't like, because she didn't hire the DJ. I hired the fucking DJ. And you play shit I want to hear.
Yeah.
You're going to hear some OJs and have
No,
your
you're
candy.
going to have some
trap music.
Yo, God, whatever these
No, I'm
new
not.
niggas are.
That's not played in my house.
Does she have a boyfriend? I'm just asking. I'm wondering if you.
So out of the question.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was just
Speaking
wondering.
of Snoop, last night I went to a screening of his movie.
Oh, what
I was late though, so I can't really give you a critique on the film. But
You get the last.
What was it
30
about?
minutes.
he has a movie called No Way Out.
Shout out to Snoop. I
No,
love Snoop.
Only Way Out. That's
Only
what
Way
it's called. Only Way Out. And it's basically a docu musical.
Oh.
Niggas break out in song.
I love
on
Snoop.
certain
you know my
parts
problem?
of it. What?
My problem with Snoop.
It was violence and music.
Nigga.
No.
No matter how I think of Snoop in cinema, I always think of Snoop running from Tyrese and Baby Boy with them curls going like that.
That's so true. That's so true.
Shout out to Snoop. I love you, bro.
No, but what was cool was he had it at at the Silent Movie Theater on Fairfax, which is a historical theater. Mm-hmm. I came late because I had to work last night, but I came in late. I walked in, and man, when I tell you the whole theater was just filled with smoke, it's like you could barely
You could just
see
stand
the
in there and get high.
You could barely see the screen. But I missed most of it. But it's called Only Way Out, and
Only
it's
Way Out.
Only Way Out.
an independent film that Snoop put together about him discovering an artist from Long Beach called Jabba Loke. I think it's
Jabba Loke, I heard of Jabba Loke.
And
Only Way Out.
yeah, so
Is it
Look
a
up
must
Snoop
see?
Dogg film, Only Way Out.
I think it's on DVD.
I was gonna say straight.
Okay.
Straight to
Okay,
DVD.
straight to
They were
Okay.
selling DVDs there.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so you can screen it and buy it at the same time.
Say
That's
what-
interesting. I never heard of that.
No,
Hey.
you need to hear that, because to say what you want to say, he ain't got to make a distribution deal.
Right.
He keep all
Do
the money.
some screenings in little
And
hood
keep
theaters
100%
around the country.
of the
Yes.
money.
Hilarious.
Niggas don't get 100%
Hey, I'm not mad at it.
at all. At all. Keep your money.
Had free popcorn. How could you be mad at that?
Nigga, what? You didn't bring none back?
I hung out with my dude Bishop Don Juan.
I saw that. I got excited. Bishop Don
hung out with
Juan.
him.
Yeah.
And,
That's my
hung
cat
out with
right
Snoop
there.
for a minute. Oh man, he's the best.
He is the best. I'm going to tell you what. You want some wisdom, some true. I saw him on CNN one time. And this dude called in, Bishop Magic Don Juan, man, you're an idol of mine. I want to be just like you. He said, hold on. Would you let your woman sleep with your best friend for your rent money? He said, no. He said, and you can't be like me, player. Thank you so much. That nigga right there. That's my dude.
Hilarious.
You know what? Last night when I got there, it was so many people there at first. So I was like, "Is Bishop here?" And it struck up a conversation with the people standing around, and they just was like, "Bishop is that dude. He's so positive. You never hear him cuss.
No.
You never hear him talk bad about anybody."
Mm-mm. And will lay it down. I mean, if you ask him a deep question, you're going to get a deep-ass answer.
Because, before I even really knew Bishop, I had my, opinions.
Preconceived, what you think, yeah.
But once I got to know him, he is one of the coolest dudes I know.
He said, I ain't never pimped nobody that wasn't waiting on her. Come on. How you going? You can't be mad at that.
You sound just like him, too.
You got to get the money, baby. I ain't never pimped nobody
God, you
that
sound
wasn't
just like
waiting on her. I'm just going to tell you what God love, and that ain't nothing but the truth, baby. From the west side of Chicago. Money green. That's my man.
Bishop is actually supposed to come by tomorrow.
Oh, and I'm
Give me
not
Friday.
going to be here.
We'll
Can I
see.
come by Friday?
You know what? What?
What?
Young lady, we've known each other 5,000 years. I don't have very many problems with you, but one, Mr. David Blake, what's it? Well, I was caught on the plane, so I can't be mad at you about that. Shout out to DJ Quick. baddest dude in the game.
You hit me about that.
Oh
You
my
did hit
God.
me. You said let you know, and then it was the
She
schedule.
let me know, but I got it. It was too late. I was coming back from Philly. I got off the plane. I was like, fuck, I can't make it. I couldn't make it. But now you're gonna have me here today.
Right.
But Magic tomorrow, Mr. That's foul. That's
Friday.
foul. That's foul, young lady. That's
Foul for me too. I feel the same way.
I love that
I
dude.
feel the same
I love
way.
that dude right there.
Y'all
I do
could
too.
come hang out.
Bishop Don Juan.
It's Friday. It's this Friday.
I drive my
Hang
T-Bird
out.
on Friday, so I can't come back.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna have to fill up twice from Pasadena. In that big, that's $137 to come from Pasadena to here in the 65 Thunderbird. That thing fucking drinks gas.
Oh, but it's classy though. It's a nice ride.
Wow. Okay, well, in the building with us is one that I've seen growing up on my block. She lives on my block, but she's also an MMA fighter, a champion.
Yes,
She's gonna have to tell you what division and everything. There's
Look
her
at
belt
that.
from the Nubians MMA.
It's heavy too.
Very heavy. I was trying to get the glow off of it. Yeah.
The bling off it, yeah.
You guys got
That's big around your little waist. She built just like this
in real life.
Oh yeah.
So everyone, welcome Jasmine Pouncey.
Hi, Jasmine Pouncey, heaven high.
She's so cute,
and we'll whoop your ass.
I mean, you'll never know.
Tiny.
You'll never know. Yeah, fellas. Okay, yeah. You violent niggas, don't put your hand on
There
that
you go.
one. Last thing you'll see is her leg wrapped around your neck in the triangle choke, and the room just getting real small. Pass out.
So how long have you been doing it?
This will be like my 9th year training.
Wow.
How old are you?
How old are you? How old?
I'm 19. I'll be 20 in December.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh.
Okay, I can't believe this.
That's so sweet.
December
Just
what?
cute.
Does that happen to you?
Oh, okay, I'm the 20th.
Does that happen to you?
Oh, that's so sweet.
Where especially men, because I got a daughter that's growing up. And I swear to God, every time I look at you, I want to do it.
Yes. And then when she talks, December 9th.
I know.
Yes.
Don't make me fuck you up.
So what made you decide to start
Stop
fighting?
it, Teddy.
I know, she's just so cute. Okay, what made you decide to start fighting?
My uncle and my dad were into the sport. So when I turned 11 or 12, my uncle, Fellis, he was like, oh, I'm going to train you. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about getting hit in the face. So I wasn't okay with it at first, but...
So I'm sure you've dated some boys, you know.
No, her
how did
boyfriend's right here.
Yeah, that's my boyfriend.
Oh, he's laying up there with his leg up and his arms folded. He's like, I got this, all right.
I like that.
So, my
fucking
question
natural hair.
was-
No, I like that, dude. What's up, Kim?
Yeah.
My question was, are they intimidated by your, profession?
I mean, some guys kind of like it. Like, he likes it.
He like to get a little.
Do you practice? Yeah, he's a practitioner, so he respects it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She like, not really. He don't really
She said,
practice.
yeah, he practiced, but he weak on his left side. If I take him down on the left, I got him in about a minute and a half. I ain't gonna...
No, he's good. I just don't like that he wants to do it.
Oh, you don't want him to do it?
Why, you think it's too dangerous?
I mean, I don't know how he watches me getting hit in the face. Like, I can't watch that.
Right.
Oh, you don't want to watch him get hit in the face. That's so sweet. You've been hit in the face, so like your face is still really pretty though.
Beautiful.
Have you gotten it beat up bad?
I had one of my fights. I was bleeding, but just like out of the top of my eye. I still have the scar.
Wait, one time, she lives on my block, and one day I seen her after a fight. She did look kind of beat up. So, but my neighbor who lives in my building was like, I don't like that. Della's got that girl fighting, her face all messy. Della shouldn't be doing that. Having her fighting. She too cute to be getting. But I've been to Jasmine's fight. She's really good. And Jasmine, what weight are you now? And how did you? What competition did you win the belt in?
I fight at 115. I won the belt.
115. You a 115 girl. All solid too. Go ahead.
She don't even look 115.
Wow, but it's
you could blow up against the wall with a fan.
It's okay. So go ahead. And what did you have to do? Fight with your feet, your hands, your elbows, everything.
Have you ever seen an MMA match? Holy shit.
Is that the one where they're in the cage?
Yes.
Girl, you be in the cage fighting, and you can use everything. Do you have on a helmet or something?
No.
Really?
Oh, Jasmine.
No helmet.
No, just gloves.
Baby.
Well,
and you can kick, and you don't have anything on your feet. But
Well, in amateur, our first 3 fights, we have to wear shin pads, but I I'm so glad I'm out of shin pads. 'Cause it's like
slows you down.
It slows you down trying to grapple on the ground.
What your mama say?
She's fine with it. She's if I want to do it, then I got to put my all into it.
There you go. Your mama right. This ain't that
So
mediocre
how
bullshit.
often do you practice?
When I have a fight coming up, every day, twice a day.
How many
Twice
hours?
a day.
Like 2.5 hours.
And an extremely strict diet, I'm assuming, right?
I should have a strict diet.
Okay, so what is your favorite cheat food?
Pizza.
Okay.
Pizza.
Okay. Well, you said it was 19. Little thing. You
Yeah.
can eat pizza.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Got my little heart over here. I'm
can
rubbing
heat up
my
lard
heart
and
and
drink it
seeing the
right now.
baby in there. Oh, and what ages are the people that you fight? Are they ages or are they weight? So you can be a
goes by
40-year-old woman that's 115 pounds?
Yeah, the woman I fought for this belt was 35.
Oh,
Really? A
Jasmine.
19-year-old beating a 35-year-old. That's hilarious.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my. And have you ever been hurting somebody so bad that you wanted to stop for a second, you felt bad, but you had to keep going?
I knocked someone out and I was happy, but then I went over to her. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Oh. And did you knock him out with your hands or your feet?
My hand.
That's the sportsmanship of it.
And let me see your hands.
She got a nice little
your hands up.
manicure going on.
Nice little manicure.
You'll
She
never
must
know.
not have a fight coming up.
You'll never know. See, and you know what? Now, ladies, those of you who like to jump in your man's face and get sharp.
That ain't me, so I don't have to listen to this
What
part.
do you mean? Well, you don't. You know you don't.
Yeah,
I would
jumping in nobody's face.
I thought I started it out with ladies. Those
You
of
did.
you.
You did.
Those of you who like to jump in your man's face, but you won't jump in her face because she knows she'll go, no, hold on, baby, hold my earrings. Bitch, say what? You ain't shit. Because that's right there. That's right. That's the equivalent of Mayweather right there. You know, you get your ass whooping. That's for 115 pounds.
But
ass whooping right
I
there.
asked Jasmine, because I interviewed her last week, that about, do girls try to challenge her, test her? Do people try to test her knowing that she's a fighter?
And what? No.
Of course not.
No, that's
Better
dudes
not.
do that dumb shit. That's dudes dumb shit. Women usually don't. Dudes all the time, when they figure out that you can fight, they figure out you nice, they always, yeah, nigga, so this ain't no ring, it ain't no bell. Nigga, do you think that makes me less dangerous or more dangerous that it ain't no bell when we just standing here in the bar? Yeah, that usually ain't.
They want to know in the chat room, are your fights on YouTube so they can see them?
Yeah, you can either look up Tap Out Queen or my name, Jasmine Pouncey.
All right, girl, 19-year-old tap out
I
queen.
love that name.
TAPOUTQUENN or JASMINE. What's your last name?
Pouncey.
I bet nobody
Pouncey.
picks at you saying Pouncey. I don't bet you they don't pick on that last name.
But you do understand my last name is Pouncey.
Right. That's kind of like
Pouncey is
destiny,
Pouncey.
actually,
Yes.
that last name. You didn't
I
have
will pounce on your monkey.
So when you get into arguments and stuff, or when you with people on the street, you're probably a lot more patient because you can knock them out. Huh? Would it be illegal for you to knock somebody out in the street?
If they hit me first, I can defend myself, but I can't go extreme, break their arm or.
Okay.
Really?
I have to do enough to contain them.
Did you say really?
Yes,
I said if you started, yeah, okay. When you dance with the devil, you dance to the record stop.
Right.
Okay.
True that.
I don't think. I really don't think if there is no soft tissue damage, if I don't rupture a spleen or lacerate a kidney, I don't even think in a fight you should have to go to jail for that. I really think this is the way it should be. If I say something foul to this lady, and her man break my jaw, I should be, when we go to court, the judge should say, what happened? Well, Your Honor, he said some bullshit to my lady. I didn't like it. He shouldn't have said it. I bust him in his jaw. I broke it. Case dismissed.
Yeah, but you can't do that because everybody's idea of what's bullshit is different. Your idea might be, you got on some messed up shoes. You punch somebody out. You can't do that.
Okay, well then we need some rules for it. But this whole assault, I'm saying let's just work towards.
Oh yeah, I agree with
that. A fair
that.
ass whooping is a fair ass whooping.
I agree with that.
I think I would. Do you know I would trade an ass whooping for like? I try to tell my kids, all I'm gonna do is whoop your ass. Do you know? I would trade an ass whooping for credit score points. If I could just go in the bank, and when you get to whooping my ass, I got a 760. Shit, go whoop away, nigga.
Hysterical.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Jasmine, I got a question for you. Is this what you plan to do for the next 10, 20 years, or do you want to do anything else in conjunction?
I want to fight. My goal was to fight until I was like 25 and then retire and start a family, open up a school. But
what would you teach? Would you teach fighting?
Yeah.
Go ahead, little mama. All right, now I like you, little December birthday.
Cute.
Just
I
cute.
hug on her. I don't know what's going on.
What would she teach?
Just cute. That's good. With 25, because then you'd be old, huh? 25.
I just didn't want to fight. Like, it's some fighters, like, fighting someone that's 35 and amateur, like, you're starting your career late.
Right.
You still want to go pro, you're going to be fighting at 50. Like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Who are some of the female fighters that you look up to, or and fighters in general?
Female fighter-wise, Cyborg. She completely dominates everyone she fights. And male-wise, John Jones, he's had some tough times, but he's also another dominant fighter, Mighty Mouse. And I like Uriah Faber. He's a little old now. He's not as good as he was, but I'm just in love with him.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to put you on the spot. I'm put you on the spot.
I'm trying to write these names down. Can't spell them.
What do you think, and I'll take a no comment, what do you think, and it's been a while, of the Ronda Rousey fight with Holly? What?
it was her time to lose.
In
my opinion.
Based on?
She is really good in jiu-jitsu, but MMA is all around. You have to have stand-up. You have to have ground game. You can't, a fight starts standing up. You can't just, I'm going to lay on my back, and if the fight ends up here, then I'll win.
Right.
No, you have to be able to, like, maintain the fight standing up, and her stand-up wasn't there against Holly Holm.
Does she talk sweet like this all the time, or does she have another voice that we're not hearing right now? Okay.
A little bit. Like this one time I came in late. She got mad. And to be honest with you, I didn't know how this was going to turn out. See, that's the other thing. You would like to believe. I would like to be like, my wife is petite like yourself. And I would like to believe if my wife lost her temper, that I could just reach out with my hands crossed and turn her around and pull her up to me and go, okay, baby, calm down now. Calm down now. You decide yourself. Nigga, you don't know how this going to turn out. You might... she might go, okay, yeah, I'm cool. Bow! Right. Who knocked you out? That don't look good when the police get there. They're going
to think he lying.
Yeah, you don't know how to do
She bring out the belt.
No, I didn't. I don't know what he's talking about.
And the thing is, I would believe her.
I would believe her, too.
You lying, nigga.
She ain't got to do nothing but cry. Hey, I'm getting back in the car, man. Fuck you, dude. You shouldn't have did what you did.
It's over. Oh, that's so sweet.
Well, it is fantastic.
Yeah.
We wish you nothing but continued success. Now that I have met you, I am going to follow your career.
Me too.
I am, my old ass likes MMA, and I practice it, but I don't have any illusions of getting in the ring. I just, like a regular 51-year-old, I'll whoop his fucking ass, and I'm good with that.
A regular 51.
Just a regular dude, 51.
Yeah,
don't
got
watch
him.
his diet. He
You
just
got
out at the
him.
bar. He talking some shit. I put these
But you
donuts
in good
right on
shape.
his ass.
You're in really good shape. I can
Thank you.
tell. I mean,
Thank you.
when he was eating some brown rice with olive oil and
Just
stuff,
brown rice and olive oil.
I was like, go ahead.
No, this is I'm carb loading because I got to run. So,
okay.
so she like, you don't eat brown rice.
I'll eat like some spicy noodles and go run.
Really?
My diet is horrible.
What kind of? Oh yeah. See, you're allowed.
She young.
19, you can do that.
If I eat some noodles, like them bullshit ass ramen noodles, I need that high blood pressure thing right there. I can't have that. So
They got the video of. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, is that her right there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead, mama.
Wow.
So tiny.
How tall are you?
I think I was at that
5'1".
fight. Is that the one that was
5'1". Oh, that's so. I'm taller than you. Oh my God, I'm taller than somebody.
And somebody grown.
Yes, I'm taller. I'm 5'2" and 3/4.
So let me ask you this: is it lucrative for you? I mean, are you making? Is this how you pay your bills?
Right now, I have a job.
Okay.
Because I don't make money off my fights yet. I make money off the tickets that I sell.
Okay.
But when I go pro, then I'll make money off fights. I'll be able to live off of it.
Nice.
And footnote: if only the fighters who could make a living fighting were the ones doing it, you would have 90% less fighters. This is about a love and an honor and a respect. And rarely do these fighters get in the ring because they mad. They get in the ring. What she is doing right now is taking the culmination of every time she hit the bag, all the sit-ups, all the running, all the striking, all the grappling, and the girl that she's fighting is doing the same thing. And what they're meeting in the middle to find out is your determination on the level of my determination. It's not about I'm finna get $15 million for this. It's not the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, if you're just in it for the money, you're not going to go
You can't
far.
go step.
Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous.
That's Bruce Buffer's boy.
And you sitting right here. I know you're gonna make it out all right.
Because you got the belt.
Yeah,
this has already happened. Tangy acting like, oh shit, girl, watch that girl. She Asian, watch it.
And that girl looks a little bigger and heavier than you, just a little
She
bit.
does,
Yeah.
and she looks like she's harder.
Yeah.
This was one of the fights.
She gonna hit the floor harder.
Gained weight to fight because I couldn't find anyone to fight, so I would fight at 115. I would be on like a pancake diet to fight.
Right, to get up to 150, that's fine.
Okay.
So this was at 120.
But doesn't that make it harder? Because now you struggling to get up, so that means they really up there.
Yeah, but it's about technique, not strength or
It's
size.
so much more than size.
Oh, look at the baby. Oh, my goodness. I was going to try to support you. Can I buy a ticket and not come? Because
Hey, look at her. Look at the little girl right here. Look at Speedy. Speedy weighed 410 pounds. I got 50 on her against Speedy. She knocked Speedy's ass.
Oh, and a heartbeat.
Oh, my God. It's not about
unless it was his birthday and he was drinking.
It's oh, you got some extra when he did?
Yeah,
he drank.
extra.
Yeah, he drank. Yeah.
As Lou Diggs, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Well, we going to commentate the fight.
I can
it starts.
Hold on.
And these two youngsters look really nice going around. They're sizing one another up. She with the jab. Asian girl's got her hands up. She seems to be a little nervous on the outside. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, I forgot you were kicking. I was like,
I'm sorry.
Oh, she didn't get you.
Oh. Okay. She was ready for the front kick. It didn't come. Okay.
You quit.
The body shot set up the head. Did y'all see that? The right hand to the body set up the left hand to the head. Look at that. Body shot. Pow. Very active. Jasmine is very active.
She's quick.
It ain't gonna take too many more.
You can go to YouTube and see the rest of this video on her page.
I definitely.
Ain't no rest of the video. You said go to YouTube, see the rest of the video, and the girl she's fighting is looking at the lights. Goddamn it!
She hit her when she was laying down. The
It's too late to start crying. How you gonna get there, put your head on, and start crying like somebody hit you with a brick? You just got your ass whooped.
Fell out, and then you hit her again on the ground.
You can't even turn around. Somebody
on her.
Nigga, somebody phone rang and they looked down to answer it and the fight was over. Go ahead, girl.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
I am impressed.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That was actually an earlier fight. Like I was sloppy there.
I was about to say, a little minor critique. Keep your elbows in.
Yeah.
Keep your elbows in. But other than that, you see how she set her left hand up?
She jumped on her like
she
it
go to
was
the body
shit.
and you lean down, bip. Oh wow. There's a couple of them. That's what said bip. You keep getting this shit right here. I'm gonna tell you what. You ever been hit in the face with a glove? The whole room go. Bip. Huh? You know what I'm talking about? I tell you what. A punch in the face will change some shit. What Mike Tyson say? Everybody got a plan until they get hit in the mouth.
Well, thank you, Jasmine. Tell everybody where they could follow you and see your videos.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at tapoutqueen_, and on Facebook, Jasmine Tapout Pouncey.
All right.
Oh, tap out.
I got you.
And hopefully I have a fight November 13th at Nokia Theater.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh gosh.
You going, Geoff?
Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, shout out to my. I come from a long line of fighters. Shout out to my cousin. I love you. Prentice Ingram is Prentice the Menace Ingram is an MMA champion in Colorado, and he's gonna be moving here.
Shout out to Nubians MMA.
Yes, Nubians MMA.
Where,
yes, sir.
She trains from. Shout out to my homeboy.
Oh my goodness.
JR and my best friend Thellis.
That's right, Thellis. Woo woo! Even though you got
Good
me
job,
like
fellas.
this.
Good
Excellent.
job. Good job. We wish you nothing but health and continued success and continued clearness of mind. Your mind is so clear, and that is going to be the key to a great many of your victories. We thank you so much for coming.
Yes, and I want to shout out Juicy Juice. Lori did come by like she promised.
She really did.
All right.
And she bought some juice, and she bought one specifically for a cold because I feel myself coming down.
Do you know which one it is?
So
that
it's
was
the
nice.
orange with the carrot and
I
ginger.
think I do too.
You know what?
Okay.
At first, I thought you was being selfish earlier when you wouldn't let me partake, but you got a cold, so that's probably why you didn't. Because I was wondering.
Well, you told me that you
Smoke and
partake
drive.
at home.
Yeah, that is.
So, that's why. That's another reason why I didn't.
That's in the way.
All right, so we'll take a quick break and come back. And
Kamira's in the building, y'all.
got
FYI.
and
Kamira's
Mr.
here.
Ray's in the house.
And Mr. Ray.
So we'll be right back.
Up and pull your panties up and call your granny up. Tell her that you got your panty bust.
I no wonder it was hot. I thought it was your shit. I said, what the hell? Ain't that a bitch? I thought that was her. Champion KRS-One. She spit her shit. And I love you, but it was horrible. And then she came up with this shit.
No, for real.
Shout out to Chris Walker. What the hell?
Oh man, y'all are crazy. That was funny though.
And we're back.
I thought you really had got the spirit or something. I thought
I was like, she got some dick last night. She wasn't oming. Said you got some dick last night.
Okay.
This bitch is channeling Tupac right now. We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
On the Roll Out Show. I am sitting in for Speedy in his rickety chair. And we have two more stellar energies that have joined the table. I know y'all know who these folk are. Y'all be chiming in. Thank y'all for having my monkey ass come on here. I'm very, very flattered. And we are having a fucking ball.
Yes,
today.
we are.
And we got some juice.
And we drinking this juice.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like I have to take a shit right now.
It's the best
cleared me out.
juice
And
I
not
ever
exactly
tasted.
right now.
It's so good.
Hopefully not.
Let's put some time.
So I'm doing
constants.
me and Poetess, and I think Ray are doing. Are you doing the orange
Me
one
too, with the
I
ginger.
did
Yeah, we
the
did the
ginger
orange. This is
one,
the cold
and I
one.
did the other one.
We're gonna be sick because yesterday it was like 60 degrees. Today is like 99.
No.
Yeah.
And you can tell it was cold when I left the house.
Right, because it's hot as hell now when we was outside.
You guys, we live in the desert. You do know that, right? You do know this used to be Mexico. It's just
That explains a lot.
some white man took a
Shit,
boot
it
hill.
still is Mexico.
Right, it's still little Tijuana. This is the capital of Mexico.
I'm having Chinese food. No, you're not. Mexicans are in the kitchen. It's Mexican food.
I was telling Mr. Ray what happened to me this morning. You know,
Ooh,
when Nikki Pam called my phone was off.
ooh,
And the reason why I got her message was because I have Wi-Fi.
ooh.
And I was like, Nikki, my phone off. Girl, my phone ain't off.
She had Wi-Fi calling.
Phone off. How embarrassing. This is 35. What is my phone off? Like,
She put that shit out there before you did. I was like,
I'm too grown for this shit. This
Right.
But what happened was, and this is why I want to tell the listeners, I had got a replacement phone. So when they send you the envelope to put the phone back in, why didn't I didn't walk it into the post office. I dropped it in the mailbox. So some fucking mail person stole my phone.
That's a hot phone
So
now.
now they charge my account $450 because I did not return the phone.
No.
Yes.
You got to get a receipt for that. I mean, when you go to the post office,
I
definitely.
know, but that's never happened to me before. I always use the mailbox at the corner of my
I would
house.
never do that. I don't trust
That
that.
never happened to me before. And
I
they
would call
freaking
Bank of
stole my
America.
phone.
Excuse me, this is fraudulent. I didn't authorize this.
Yeah.
And they'll put it right back in your account.
Yeah.
Well,
But then her phone still will be off.
yeah, and then on top of that, I can't change my number. They won't give me my number. So if I tried to go get another phone somewhere else and just pay that, I wouldn't get my number. And I'm a comedian. I need that number. It's been,
That's your
So then
number.
you saying they don't believe you? They
You
not
can
gonna-
transfer
it don't
numbers.
matter.
You can transfer numbers. Like if you
There are
leave
a few things
Verizon,
you
go to
can do.
Sprint.
Well,
or you go to
now I was
T-Mobile.
thinking maybe I could transfer my numbers because I paid the bill so my phone could work. Just put it
Right.
like that. I paid
Okay.
because I need my phone.
So
Right.
So I paid the bill. So now I might go get the the thing switched over and then tell my credit card company I didn't pay that, or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I didn't use my bank account for the $450. I ain't rich.
Works really good out here.
I use my
should have
credit
shared
card.
that off the air. I wouldn't have shared my plan with the whole credit card.
Man, they ain't listening. Not who I'm finna lie to.
Important.
And my fans ain't gonna snitch on me.
Ain't listening.
Look,
That's hilarious.
The fans gonna hook me up if y'all work at the place.
She
when I
has
call.
VIP. She's a faucet. She has VIP.
Thank you. Y'all gonna bring that shit back up. That's cool.
Yes, we are.
What happened? Somebody bring me up.
She's related to Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm related to Michael Jackson.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
You're related to Michael? Okay.
She's a Jackson. She's going to babysit Janet's new baby.
Well, what I told them was when Janet have her baby, I ain't bringing it up here because they don't believe me. Y'all can't see the baby. Tangie, you can see the baby.
I can see the baby.
Fuck with these niggas.
I believe her.
I'm going to take Tangie to see the baby.
I believe you too. I believe you.
Hilarious.
I'd love to taste one of those meals your daddy cooks for you too. They look good on
Face
you.
check.
Oh, that was your mother.
My mommy, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't eat my daddy food.
I wouldn't either.
Man, he getting C now.
Ooh.
He put the wrong mayonnaise in the coleslaw. And the shit be
Nobody want these jelly beans and french fries. Who want these barbecue chitlins and pigeon wings?
But you all know my daddy wouldn't feed me. Y'all know. He think I'm big. Every time he see me, he be like, you just gonna keep getting bigger.
Oh my
He
God.
be clowning me, no.
Does he?
He want a small daughter. He don't take me nowhere.
I saw y'all in the car.
Well, that was somewhere. And then, wait, he took me to go eat and then told me I couldn't have everything. He was like, now get you a salad. Come here. Y'all got watermelon?
Look, I'm going to take you to Golden Corral for the all-you-can-eat buffet, but you can only eat the salad.
He used to only buy me watermelon.
Okay.
Don't do that.
So, yeah, but it's cool. I love him.
Your body is a temple.
This juice is pretty good.
That's so good. No, I don't like healthy juice.
I drink all
It was
mine.
good,
You
though.
done try it?
I tried it. It was good.
Healthy food tastes like grass to me.
Yeah.
You haven't had the right.
What healthy food are you eating?
I just had a healthy drink and it tasted like grass.
It did have an aftertaste of grass,
There's a
but it was
reason
good,
that
though.
healthy
It was
food
good.
tastes like grass. There's a reason healthy food tastes like grass to you. It is because you are not an omnivore. You are a herbivore. As humans, we are not supposed to eat meat, dairy. I mean, bad news. Meat, bread, and dairy have no place in your diet.
Well, my grandma been eating
why
for
do
the
we
last
have-
85 years and it's done her well, so I'm going to eat it too.
Okay, your grandma's the exception. This is on some very real shit. Black people have been under the impression that they eat soul food. You don't eat soul food. Soul food eats you.
It eats your soul.
Yes.
Well, Roscoe's can eat me any day of the week.
Alrighty. Well, there you have it.
What do you think about eat right for your blood type?
Oh yeah.
Get right for your blood type.
Eat right for your blood type. O positive are told to eat meat.
Okay.
Well, my blood type says
Here's what I believe
nachos
about
and
that.
tacos.
Nachos.
Here's what I believe about that. I believe that all mammals with flat teeth and long intestines are vegetarians. All mammals with short teeth, with short intestines and sharp teeth, are meat eaters. If you really think you are a meat eater after the show, go outside, catch a squirrel.
I don't eat that.
Don't cook it. Do you eat pork?
Depends, yeah.
Then you're better off eating the squirrel.
Swine is divine.
You're better off eating the squirrel. But no, if you really think that you are a meat eater, grab a piece of meat, grab the pig that you would eat. Don't cheat. Don't cook it. Bite it, break its neck, and eat it. Hair, don't get the brains, eyes, all of it. That's how meat eaters eat meat.
Do you sleep alone?
No.
That's kind of scary.
I sleep with a like mind. I sleep with a like my queen has the same mind I have.
Y'all eat the same. Y'all eat the same stuff.
Yes, and she's built like a brick shit house. Yes.
Well, she like tacos. She like tacos. She like tacos. I like tacos. She like tacos. Ron like tacos.
And to you all, I say bon apple goddamn teeth. I'm not saying eat what you want to eat, but just don't say you wasn't told. That's
so taco be okay if I had a squirrel tail in it, a squirrel leg, squirrel meat.
Absolutely.
So what do you eat?
My plant-based,
not bacon.
A whole food. No, you bacon.
No bacon.
Plant-based whole foods diet, as in greens, spinach, eggplant, potato,
organic,
mushrooms.
all organic too.
all organic.
So
As much as I can.
You don't eat the fake. You don't eat the fake
As much as I can.
vegetarian food like the fake macaroni and cheese, but
No.
it's not like you don't
No.
eat the
No
Because I think
tofu,
that's
no
worse.
soy.
If you're gonna eat the food that they make,
No, we had a vegetarian chef here. I think it was last year or earlier this year.
I bet that shit was ridiculous.
She made some macaroni and cheese that was off the chain.
liked it.
And
I
there
didn't
was
like
no
it.
cheese. There wasn't even pasta. I don't even know how she made this.
But see, POTUS, I
But it
didn't
was
like
so
it.
good. Well, the only thing that was different about it had sort of like a curry flavoring
Yeah,
to
she
it.
did a curry thing.
But it was delicious. And she made a kale.
Yeah.
That looked like it had like bacon bits in it, and it was just she's off the chain.
Nuts. It was probably nuts.
See,
I don't know what it was,
I don't
but it
like
was
when
good.
it's the fake meat because I feel like if you're gonna eat that, you
I
might
don't
as well
really
eat chips.
like the
you know what I'm
straight
saying?
up vegetarian dish, but this chef came in here and her
And
shit
beasted it out.
She had barbecue ribs.
Oh,
yeah. See, I just wasn't.
See, what kind of
She
rib
had
was
meat.
it though?
She had meatball. I don't even know, but it was good.
I'm gonna tell you where
like
you
that.
need to
I
go.
don't like it.
All y'all know Angie Means, as in Bye Felicia from Friday.
Mm-hmm.
She owns
She
a
got a good
vegan
spot.
spot out in Toluca Lake.
Oh.
I'm telling you. I went to her spot. It's right next to Bob's Big Boy over in Burbank, Toluca Lake area.
Oh, by my house.
And everything she fed me, I'm like, God damn it. None of this shit tastes healthy. It was fantastic.
Do you know what it's called? Because I know I always go to.
Rockin'.
Oh, that's her, the juice
Rockin'
one?
Juice, that spot.
Oh.
I went in there
Angie,
once.
shout out
I didn't know
to
that's
Angie Means.
her.
I love you, baby.
I went there
Great.
once.
I love
yeah.
you too, Angela Monica Means.
Yes, and I'm telling you, everything in there is fantastic. Everything. I haven't had anything in there that was so-so. All her food is really, really good and really good for you.
Well, I'm indifferent because I'm gonna tell you a story. My stepmom just passed away, and she was like the health guru to the point where we all in shock. We still don't even know why it happened, and it happened like that. And she used to always be on me and my dad, eat healthy. She was a vegetarian. She went to dance class. She was like 65 years old. That's young. You know, she was never fat. She can, everything right all the time. Even making me try to eat right all the time. Just gone. Boom. And it's like, so sometimes I think like the world we live in, like sometimes I think if your body is, and I know there's probably people gonna be like, that don't make no sense, but it makes sense to me. I think that it's so much messed up stuff. Our water is messed up. You could go vegan and then you drinking the wrong water. We just took a water test and it's just so much stuff. I think that if you don't put some type of something in your body where you can develop antibodies to fight
Like
some
kids
stuff off.
having to get sick
Yeah,
sometimes so
you know,
that they can.
like if you don't
Or the
eat-
flu shot.
Yeah, if
They
you don't
just
eat
inject
that,
you with the flu.
if you don't eat some certain stuff and your body is just pure healthy, when you do get something bad in there,
Well,
how is
that's-
it gonna fight it?
Oh, wow. Okay. Is that rhetorical?
No, it's not. I'm just saying,
just
like
saying
that's
that's how I'm
just.
No, I mean, I
that's
can
just
answer
my,
that.
It's not
I
over.
can answer
Well,
that.
go ahead.
Okay, one, everyone has an appointed time to die. Everyone. Longevity of life is not the only reason to eat healthy. You eat healthy for energy, the energy that comes to you, not just physical, but spiritual energy that comes to you when you feed your body right.
Okay.
I feed my body right out of respect to my creator. My creator fed, and because of the knowledge that I come into. I have a spirit that cannot, for some reason, bring knowledge in that makes perfect sense and go the other way. I can't do it. Which is what my affirmation will be about. All of my thoughts every day are on trial. If they do not measure up, they gotta go because they have been replaced by a better thought. For that reason and that reason alone, I eat healthy. I don't see. I know, and this happened to me. I've been knowing how to eat, but a few months ago, I was in Philly. I had a cheesesteak the size of my goddamn forearm that, with the exception of pussy, was probably the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
Ooh.
And it went down and got stuck. And I could feel it. I could feel it. It would move a little bit.
You know you got to fart to move that around.
No, bro. I'm a fart connoisseur. I know
You felt it was literally stuck right there?
Bruh, I could feel it. It was stuck. And I started web diagnosing myself and, oh, shit.
You probably had a cancer reading that stuff.
Trying to come down with colon cancer. So I just did what I knew to do. I started taking bentonite clay and psyllium husk.
What is bentonite clay?
I've heard about the psyllium, but I haven't heard about the first one.
Bentonite clay.
What is that? Where do you get that?
I thought he was going to say he took a laxative. I didn't. That nigga went to the
bentonite clay.
I heard of it.
Now, what is that?
You can get that. You can get bentonite clay from Dr. Williams in Pasadena. Y'all look up Dr. Williams, chiropractor in Pasadena.
But what is the
Shout
clay?
out. Okay, bentonite clay.
You can get it from other spots.
It goes into your intestines, and it is negatively charged. Most toxins, heavy metals, the shit in your deodorant, is positively charged.
Not mine. Mine is all natural.
You got Tom's, girl. You got the
No, girl, I ordered the new one offline. But
it goes through your intestinal walls and pulls out toxins into it and becomes hard with the toxins. You take the psyllium husk to loosen everything and push it all out you. And when I started going, goddamn, I do not remember eating a sea otter when I started shitting out all of this.
So how often are you supposed to do this? Is something every once a week?
You can do it. It's
how fast does it work when you take the clay?
Yeah, I want to get some clay.
And it's not like, oh shit, I got to get to a bed. I'm just running. It's like solid waste starts to come out of you. For me, it was like I took it that morning and the next night and the next morning and midday. Dude, when I tell you, I'm usually overshare. I'm usually shit flush, white flush. No. Shit flush. Flush for you gotta call the plumber. Shit flush. And
we should all get some of this clay and try it.
Bentonite clay.
Y'all gonna have to have it here ready for me.
Okay.
I'm not about to go to
That's called Sundays.
I'll get it from you after the show.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's very good for you.
I want to try that and see.
Okay, so that's interesting. So y'all want to try the bentonite clay. Why?
Because I need to be cleaned out.
So then maybe you should think about your eating habits if you want to try. Because let me tell you, if you eat a vegan diet, you don't need the bentonite clay. You will be, and that's what he's talking about. It's not until you, and I'm not trying to tell anybody how to eat. That's why I
what you eat.
But
Are you vegan?
once you, I have been vegan before.
Okay.
Once you start now, I like a lot of different things, but I'm smart and I, alkaline food. Dr. Sebi,
come on. Okay, come on.
But once you start a vegan diet, then you will understand the feeling that he's speaking about when he says why I eat the way I eat, because you will feel lighter and you'll feel clearer and you'll be amazed and you won't have gas anymore and you'll be like, oh my gosh, and you'll be regular and your bowel movements will be long and thick and they'll float and you'll be like, oh my gosh, what is going on? It will,
you're eating what you're supposed
and
to
then
eat.
when you start eating different foods, you'll see, oh, wait a minute, that's not supposed to look like that. Yeah, and so that's what he's talking about. But if you want to try the bentonite clay, then maybe you should try the diet.
Absolutely. Well, and
if you've been eating a lot of us, because he ate one
cheese.
If you're eating,
no. I was eating. Okay, let me clear that up.
Okay.
I knew what I was supposed to be eating. I knew the right way, and I was like, you know what? All right, fuck it. And pretty soon, all right, fuck it turned into 30 pounds overweight. And then once this goddamn cheesesteak, that was my precipice. Once it got stuck,
oh, I got you.
I was like, okay, I got a son that's 9. In 6 years, he need to believe, boy, I will knock your fucking ass out. How he gonna believe that if I'm on a walker and I'm taking pills and
you beat his ass with the walker?
No.
But you know what?
You taking MMA.
I was vegan, and when I was vegan, I would go home, and my mother was so worried about me because she just thought I was so small. She said, baby, I just need to know you eating tangerine. And I thought I looked good. Now I look back at old pictures, I was like, oh, I was tiny. But I was vegan until I went to my iridologist, who's a live cell doctor. He looks in my eyes, and he tells me what's going on in my body. He pricks my finger, looks at my blood under a microscope, and he tells me everything that's going on and what I need.
I need that number.
And I can see everything he's saying, the white blood cells.
I ain't never even heard of
but
these
he
doctors.
told me, he looked in my eyes and he said, Tangi, he said, "You're a vegetarian." He said, "That's good." And I said, "Oh," I was all proud.
However,
he said, "But you need to be a spiritual vegetarian." And I said, "What is that?" Ooh, because I'm excited about that. He said, "You need to pray over that meat and you need to eat it." Because he said, "I'm O positive." That's why I asked. Now, so I have created my own thing now because I do the O positive, but I add it with a lot of alkaline food because I follow Dr. Sebi. I love Dr. Sebi. And Dr. Sebi, before he started his diet, he was impotent. He had diabetes. He had weight. It was a lot. He said I'd be in the bed with my woman. I said, "It's not working. I don't know why." But then he changed his diet. He lost weight and everything. He had a baby at, I think he was 80-something.
Okay, well, we have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, you guys, it's Mona from New Orleans.
Hey, Mona. Hey, baby, what you all say now?
Hey, you guys, I know y'all talking about stool and vegans and all this stuff, but I want to ask Mr. Ray and Pam about the social media shenanigans with Jackie Christie.
Oh, my God. Uncle Jackie is a mess.
I want to know what you guys think.
What happened? I don't even know what's going on.
Well, they're alleging that Jackie Christie, her daughter is having some issues, possibly homeless, and did the baby get beat up or what happened?
No, this what happened. The baby was in nursery and the baby got burned with a bottle water.
Yeah.
And so the daughter then started a GoFundMe for medical expenses and different kind of stuff. And so social media is dragging.
Yeah, they said Jackie Christie is not donating any money, but Evelyn Lozada donated like $35, almost $4,000.
And Matt Barnes.
And Matt Barnes.
And they're saying that Jackie now all of a sudden is saying, well, if she asked me for some money, I'm willing to give for Jackie. That is your daughter. She shouldn't have to ask you if that is. I mean, really,
that's your grandbaby.
Is that the daughter that she don't show?
Yeah, and the one that they fuck her.
And she says she do to her like that because she's the darker one, right? It's real deeper
I remember
than that.
that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's what they said.
I just don't feel like Jackie Christie's a mom you should argue with. Like, she fights bitches bigger than her, so like her daughter must be ready for this fight. Because Jackie fights.
Yeah, she don't give a fuck who you are.
Don't care.
But they definitely have issues.
Well, she did say I'd help if she had.
What's your question, baby?
What's your question?
Like, if you had a family member or a child, Jeff, you have a kid.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all the parents. If you had a child you was estranged with and something like this happened, would you reach out? Because apparently,
yes,
be down with the daughter.
Yes.
As much as of a bitch I would want to be, I would reach out.
To my child? Yes.
Of course. That's only human.
Yeah.
Here's
it would have never
where I draw the line. Here's where I draw the line. I do not co-sign or finance your foolishness. However, if you tell me that your child is in need, that child is my line. That is my lineage. Your failures are my failures. If you are my child, I fucked up somewhere. If you fucking up, it was something I didn't give you, or maybe it's something you not using. But none of that has to do with that child. That is an innocent child. I'm gonna take care of this child. If you show up here homeless and you need somewhere to stay with my grandchild, come on in. But it's gonna be holy hell in here for your monkey ass. I'm gonna take care of my grandbaby. But you, grown ass, I done gave you every tool you need to succeed.
Apparently, she didn't get every tool she needed.
Well, Jackie's saying that she found out about this through social media. She never got a phone call or knew about it. She said she found out about this on social media like we did.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
So she didn't even know anything about it.
I don't believe Jackie, because I find it hard to believe her baby daddy, her sisters, brothers, nobody knew that this happened in their family, and it never got bullshit.
Even if it's on social,
that's not Doug. That's not their child, right? That's not Doug's child, and it's not her child.
Like, it's hers.
I mean, it's her. Okay, yeah, it's her child.
It's her.
I'm kind of like that's how our family is. Like, I don't know what Jackie and her daughter went through, but I definitely wouldn't let my grandchild suffer.
No,
she would get all the medical attention. Now that broad, like if that's what it is.
You on some trifling shit?
Yeah, if you on some trifling shit, if you never listen to me, if I would give you the world, but you just do what I say and you still don't want to do it, and then that same kind of attitude would make her probably go on social media and embarrass her mom instead of calling asking her. So we really don't know. Like,
that's true.
We don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, it would have got deaded as soon as somebody called me and said she on social media.
I'd have been there for my baby.
I'm gonna need that.
I'm telling you, I'm going directly to the doctor. I'm going directly to the source or whatever, and paying and doing what I need to do.
Right.
I'm not going through the mama, but I'm definitely doing what I need to do.
Well, I have a.
Because it's a problem if we ever not communicating, and I would have nipped it back then. My baby
back
need to
then,
be
you're
talking
right.
to me.
You're right.
That's true too.
If my baby ain't talking to me, they doing that's the problem right there. I need to fix that.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. That's a lot of people try to diagnose the wound from the scab.
Yeah.
You ain't going under what really is here. And I'm already telling my kids, one's 13, one will be 10. Look here. I'm giving you all the tools you need to succeed. You should, if you do less well in life than I do, somewhere I failed. Because you didn't start under me. You started here. I'm giving you everything. If your life get fucked up, shit happens, you had to come home. I understand that. But when you come home as an adult, you on some different shit now. One, there's a curfew. Two, ain't nobody fucking in here but me and my wife. And three, all this food in here, I took a Sharpie and went to a quarter. Right when it get to a quarter, that's not yours. That's not yours. You don't get the last of nothing. You need to get your shit together so you can get the fuck out. That was the whole reason I had to raise you, was to get the fuck out.
Right. I understand.
It's all different matter of perspective. I remember growing up, when my mother was a little girl, her people were Pentecostal background, holiness, you know.
Holy
rollers.
Should have come in the Chevy.
No shirts like this, definitely not, no lipstick, makeup, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And so my mother had to sneak and do a lot of things. And so she felt like she was in situations that she didn't need to be in, unsafe situations. So my mother was very open and honest and free with me, and I didn't have to sneak to do nothing. I had a lot of freedom, and because of that, I respected my mother and didn't do a lot of stuff.
Right, because exactly.
You know, I had the bottom of the house was hers, the top was mine. And if a guy was up there and she wanted him to go home, she wouldn't scream, "Tanya's done." She'd call me on the phone. It's time for him to go, and then I hang up. Okay. Oh, I'm sleepy. You
got a break.
Like that. Yeah, I could drink wine. I don't like wine today. I was the only child.
Oh, you're the only child like me. Okay.
Yeah, I was the only child.
Allowed to drink wine at what age?
Seemed like I was the 11th grade where she would let me have a sip of wine.
Yeah.
But so then with my friends, I was always the designated driver because I could take that sip at home. I didn't care about the sip when they out at the party.
Yeah,
like, ain't nobody
my mom let me do a lot of stuff that typically parents wouldn't let their kids do. I was mature for my age, for one thing. And then I started smoking weed at a young age. And she knew it. But she had preferred if I smoked weed at home and not out there in the street with my friends.
Exactly. And I agree.
What age, and you know what's really funny? Is people, and I'm just talking about black folks. Black folks shit their pants about weed, but they'll let their children eat pork as soon as they have teeth. I don't get it. There's not one bad thing weed does to you. Not one. And
and I'm not a parent, so I can't really. I probably don't have the authority to speak on this too much. But
sure you do.
What kills me is when I see young babies eating candy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
At a young age.
Better to eat a little bit of cannabis.
A carrot. Well, maybe so.
But if my children wanted to smoke weed, I wouldn't want them to smoke it. When they got older, I would rather them eat it.
I
don't feel
eat weed,
good
baby.
about
Don't
that.
smoke it.
I tried that edible shit.
But I don't know how I feel like
it's too
smoke.
much.
The edible gets you higher.
But I'm concerned about the smoke. You know, I don't understand the smoke in the lungs.
Okay.
I'd rather them.
Let me break that
But I
down
guess
for you.
that's like incense, burning
like
incense
Bishop
all the
Don
time.
Juan, smoke out your nose.
That's all you gotta do, baby. Smoke out your nose. You heard me. No.
Oh my God.
Cigarette smoke and weed smoke that's apples and bowling balls.
I know that.
That's apples and bowling balls.
Yeah, I agree.
Weed smoke does not affect your lungs negatively in any way.
Okay, that's good to know. So we might as well just worry about the car smoke.
No, car smoke. No, what you need to worry about. You can't defeat, like she was talking about. There's fucked up shit in the water.
Yeah, the air you breathe. Yeah, everything.
What you need to do is clean your filters, your liver, your lungs, your kidneys. These are their functions. Clean them, cleanse them. That's what claying is about. That's what colonics are about. It's clean. You have to clean this thing.
Well, when I want to clean my insides out, I just put a lot of hot sauce on my top.
I love you.
A whole bunch of hot sauce. We'll get that right on out.
But speaking of your clay, back to your clay. Somebody wanted to know is this something you do have to do to prepare it, or how do you drink it? Or
this
what?
is my particular ritual. And it's just one that I got from a cat named, y'all look up, vegan bodybuilder Frank Madrano. This dude is
vegan
ridiculous.
bodybuilder. Okay.
Frank Madrano. What I do is I will take some tea, just like I don't even trip on the fact that it's not even vegan tea. Just like the tea you can buy at the store. Yeah, Lipton.
Okay.
Tea.
Okay.
And I take 2 teaspoons because it's
nasty.
not. Well, it's not. It doesn't taste like anything, and it looks like sperm. So
the clay,
which I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay.
Did he say it tastes like sperm?
No, I said
he said
looks. I have no point of reference as to what sperm tastes like. I said it tastes like nothing and looks like sperm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now we know what your sperm looks like. Go ahead.
Yes, my sperm. It
Keep
looks
going,
like the
keep
sperm
going.
in the porn movies. It's
going.
white. It's just that. Yeah. So it comes out. You take 2 teaspoons or a tablespoon. I chase it with some tea, and then I take a tablespoon of psyllium husk.
Okay.
And put that in the rest of the tea until it starts to gel. Shoot that down. Good to go. And I do that once a week. And then twice a day for a week, once a month.
Okay. I'll get that at the instructions afterwards.
Every Saturday for 3 weeks. And then all week for the end of the month.
So get you some tea, Seymour. Get you some tea.
Get you some tea, boo boo. Yeah, Seymour. Shout out to Seymour. Hey, girl.
Shout out to
Do they sell psyllium husk and food for less?
You just buying cookie dough at that point.
I'm so
You ain't
confused.
supposed to get nothing out of food for less but napkins and paper plates.
Do you grow your own food?
That's next.
Yeah, that's
next.
good.
The thing I'm in the process of doing is getting somebody to prepare my soil.
Yeah.
Because you can't just go throw seeds on the ground and expect the right shit to come out.
Okay.
You got to have your soil.
Because that's what Jackie did with her baby. She threw some seeds, but she didn't take care of that soil. And now she posting on social media stuff she need to be calling and telling.
Shout out to Brother Minister Farrakhan.
She crazy anyway. I'm sorry.
Farrakhan got a brilliant plan. He said, take some of this dope money and start buying up these private lots, these empty vacant lots in the hood, and get farmers to grow food for that area.
That would be a great idea.
That's what's up. And then you sell that food.
Local
sell
market.
it, give it to one another. Then that's the move towards black independence. So I'm
that would be a great idea because I know I've gone through the grocery store a couple of times and I thought, wow, like when they have certain sections marked off, thinking if we lost these grocery stores, we'd be in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
We'd be like, you can't just eat lemon and oranges.
That's what niggas kill me talking about how you going to revolt and we going to do this. You don't have any supplies. You don't own shit. We need to own shit. Not just your car. Shit. Commodities. We need to own. And this is a great way to start.
No, and when I go to the farmer's market, I do notice that the fruit and the vegetables and stuff last way longer. Like, if you go to a grocery store, you leave that shit in the refrigerator, you don't put it in a Ziploc bag or something.
It's over.
It's over. Yeah, it's over.
And peaches in the grocery store, I don't even buy them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why not?
Because they always mushy
and
inside.
It's
okay.
Hey, can we talk about something good before I have to go?
We got to wrap.
Okay,
it's
good.
after 2
because I gotta go.
God damn, that snuck up.
Also, again, want to thank Jasmine Pouncey for coming by,
yes,
and also Lori for keeping her word and dropping off juice more really so did. Today.
Yes,
it was good too.
Yeah, she bought some carrot, orange juice, ginger.
Yeah, good shit, man.
Beets.
Good shit.
Bunch of stuff that I need to drink. I don't know. I just caught a cold like all of a sudden.
I started feeling sick last night.
That clay.
Yes.
Well, I was around a bunch of people with colds too. So I was
like,
is this cold season?
Yeah, October. Yeah.
Well, one thing about me, I don't really never get sick.
I don't either.
Neither do I.
Like,
that's why I'm going to finish drinking this ginger juice. But anyway, Speedy's, for those who didn't tune in, Speedy's off shooting a movie with Jamie Foxx, All-Star Weekend.
That he wrote.
that he wrote.
For real.
And that he will be off for another couple weeks. So what we're going to do is, have a variety of people come sit in and fill in the spot. Nobody could fill Speedy's shoes. He trying to control the show while he's on the set. But you better just
calling
focus.
me with shit.
We don't listen to Speedy when he's not here. So Speedy, focus on your movie.
And I did talk to him.
Shut the movie, nigga.
Yeah. So Friday we're hoping to have Bishop Don Juan
hosting the show.
I want to come Friday
with the ladies.
What?
One of those.
I might change careers. I don't know.
I was at a party not too long ago when Don Juan was there, and he made that girl get on her knees in that party at Lisa Ray house and clean his shoes while we was there.
Oh my God!
Wow.
I've never seen him do anything.
Well,
like
I saw it firsthand at Lisa Ray house.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God, where did she go?
I've never, and I hang out with when I roll with Bishop. I roll with his
She had a white
entourage.
dress on.
I've never seen Bishop talk or disrespect a woman. Now, I'm not saying that he doesn't.
He might be getting you ready, poet.
No.
That's how they do.
He know what kind of women.
He wasn't rude to her. He didn't say like, "Bitch, clean my shoe." He was just like, he extended his foot, and she knew.
Thank you. Question, Miss Morris.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bishop is always respectful to you. Yes.
Yes.
Do you think that is because you are always respectful to you?
That could be.
I think that's what it is. Let the church. Doors of the church is open.
Oh, I was ready to say amen.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Yes. Ladies, never expect a man to respect your vagina more than you do. That would make him a sucker.
Respect your making him a sucker. Ooh,
that would make him a sucker. The definition of a sucker is an individual who respects a person, place, or concept more than that person, place, or concept respects itself.
Well, first thing the man needs to know is I'm not just a vagina. No. So he's got to respect
I am not
all
my
of
vagina.
Sing it, poetess.
Jeff, we want to have you back. So
really?
I thought you did a great job. You were able to carry the show.
Thank you.
So
we knew he could. Ain't like
I had a ball. I'm flattered y'all asked my dumb ass to come.
You were great.
I'll come back. I love the rollout show. I love all y'all.
You love black people.
Nigga.
And this hair.
Yes.
And I didn't put nothing in it trying to make it soft.
I can feel it. I know.
Yeah,
little shit. That's look here.
Look,
that's.
All right, so Ray, where can they find you?
So always, guys, Mr. Ray, MISSTERRAY on all social media.
And you got what coming up? Actually, you're nominated for 2 awards.
Go on, Mr. Ray.
Nominated for 2 awards.
You get awards and shit.
I'm nominated for 2 awards. Synopsis Media, they have a digital awards every. It's like the Grammys for digital. I'm nominated for Best Weekly Series and Best Host. I won last year Best New Series against OWN. I had some big competition.
You had
OWN,
huge competition.
MTV Decoded. A lot of shows is popular on other networks. So shout out to WeTV as always for the opportunity. And hopefully, when I'm voted on, it's voted on. I'm nominated by the network, but other network executives vote on it. So it's industry voted on.
They watch the clips.
That's good.
So hopefully they take Mr. Ray, keep taking Mr. Ray on. Yeah. I just want one of the 2. I want both, but I'll take one of the 2.
You're going to get both. Claim it. You're going to get both.
Can
I speak to your excellence?
Yes.
Your excellence isn't predicated by whether you win either.
I was nominated. I'm happy with that.
Your nomination means that is the universe telling you that you are walking in the path you're supposed to walk in. Keep walking, soldier. Keep walking.
I appreciate it.
And fuck whether you win. You can't beat the judge.
All right, soldier.
And you can reach me at Nikki Pam with 2 Ks on all social media. And remember to buy t-shirts, which we put up today, but at rolloutshow.com. That's it. Thank you, Jeff, so much for sitting in.
Yes, I learned about how to exfoliate.
I know what
I'm going to get all the info.
Insides, nigga, that's hilarious.
I know people are going to be hitting me up, so I will definitely get the information from Jeff. Well, he's on the page, too. Y'all can hit him up directly also.
And if you don't want the clay, just get a big thing of El Tapatio hot sauce, and that'll clean you out, too.
The Tapatio. Tapatio ain't no joke.
Right, that stuff is hot.
I put that in my eye. That's not habanero. That's that shit.
Yeah, habanero's hot.
Oh, did you guys see Kevin Hart eating? Oh, in the interview. Never mind. Okay, talking about hot sauce, but
I'm a hot sauce connoisseur.
He did an interview with somebody, and they kept feeding him wings, and they would do different hot sauces, and he got so delirious, and he couldn't answer the questions. You guys got to see the interview. Go to his page. It's freaking hysterical. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
They do that on this podcast, right?
It was a podcast, and he was on there, talking about the movie.
Yeah, and then they sit and they eat these hot wings, and then they get hotter and hotter and hotter, and see how much. I forget who.
He was like, I can't feel my face. I can't feel my lips.
I might jump off the wagon just to challenge that.
Really? You would do that?
But you have hot sauce on kale, right?
Oh man, no. Nigga,
I have organic chicken.
When I told my grandmama I didn't eat pork, she's like, baby, all the pork I fed you, nigga, you half pig. So I didn't stop. I just stopped eating. I didn't stop eating chicken because it tastes bad. Nigga, I love chicken.
So you would eat some chicken now?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So you eat hot sauce on kale?
Oh yeah.
Does vagina taste like chicken or kale?
Vagina tastes like nothing else in this world, brother. If you've never had any, I can't explain it to you.
I've tasted mine.
Oh, okay.
I believe
on that note,
it's vegan.
God damn it, I'm married. You better stop that shit.
It's vegan vagina. We get married niggas in trouble on this show. Married niggas get in trouble on this shit.
I want to hear that.
So you got your info?
Don't nobody wife like me on this show, DJ Ron.